Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pastor Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. Now we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy, 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 gang! What is going on, everybody? Happy Gravy Day. It's Past the Gravy, episode 640. I am your buddy Alex with my good friend Robert Barbosa, a.k.a. Bobby Jokes, a.k.a. The Hog, a.k.a. King Kong, ain't got nothing on The Hog. And we are joined today by a very special guest. Just got in from Europe. It's Pat Dion, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. You also just got in from a cold, so
Or something. I don't know.
The cold and a cold.
I made my voice deeper there on purpose, but you can hear it is.
Yeah. You do the Trump thing where you're like, I've never been sick, and it's like you clearly were sick for a little bit.
I know. I do say I never get sick, but then when I get sick, I'm like, fuck, I was just sick. I mean like the never as in not often. That's what I mean by
I'm
never.
also kind of that way where it's like if I just refuse to accept that I'm sick, then like maybe it'll make it go by fast. I'm like, I'm not sick, dude. I'm fine. What you want? What do you need?
It's just my sicknesses, they always happen on like a Saturday to Sunday.
The worst time for it to happen? Like
So it's
you don't
like-
get to miss work or anything cool?
Yeah, so it's actually kind of like the best time for it to happen. So I don't screw over anybody else.
It did take a lot of for me to not like tease and be like, oh, I thought you never get sick. You were texting us.
You should
You
have
can
done
always
that
tease me.
immediately.
Well, especially because like I just got sick like 2 weeks ago. This is the first time I've been sick twice in a month since like maybe I was 9.
You should go to the doctor, dude.
Nah.
What do they know?
Nah. I was last night though, when all of a sudden my voice just kind of went for a little bit. I was like, oh, I really hope this isn't like a bacterial infection of my lungs or something. And I started, but I did the smart thing and not start Googling.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, can't do the Google because then you're going to really freak yourself out.
That is kind of a fun part where you're like, I might have something, but, and you start to Google and you're like, nope. You know what? Ignorance is bliss. Let's watch the next episode of whatever show I'm watching.
I did do the thing today though.
And you're just like, I'm throwing caution to the wind. Fuck that shit.
I like, there's been all the regular mucus and everything, but I caught some up today that was like brown.
Oh, yeah.
So then I
That's
did
an
the
infection.
Google of that and I just immediately took the best possible scenario from it. I was just like,
Could have swallowed some dirt.
You just got to medicate and it'll go away on its own.
Yep.
It was like the viral infection, which I choose to believe, versus like the bacterial, where it's like viral is like take medicine and it'll pass in a couple days. Bacterial is like doctor now, doctor time. And I was like, I feel better now.
Sometimes it does, like, just being like, that could be really bad is like,
Yeah.
You know
But
what?
That was the thing, but
it's not that bad. Maybe my foot feels fine.
like by Monday and Tuesday, I felt fine. I just sounded horrible.
Yeah.
But like Sunday and Saturday, I was telling you, it was a combination of actual medicine and then cups of whiskey and gin and orange juice drinks all weekend just to make it through.
Just booze mostly.
Yeah. I was just boozing to where my body was like,
accurate.
you can't feel that you're sick anymore. Yeah, because you're
You had
hammered.
asked me what I thought you would have done to medicate. I would have guessed that. Exactly.
But the gin threw you off, though. You would have thought just whiskey.
Were you out of whiskey?
No, I had like a cup of whiskey and then also a gin and orange juice.
I didn't know if you like ran out of whiskey.
No,
and
but that's
until
why I
you
had
could
the
get
orange
more,
juice. The
you did.
orange juice
Yeah.
was for, medical reasons.
Yeah.
You got to get the vitamin C. I actually walked outside for like 5 minutes. I was like, let me get some sun. All right, that TV timeout's probably over. Time to go watch some more football.
Yeah. Football's not really healing right now for me. But I'm happy it is for you, though.
Well, it's not that it was healing. It's that it was on.
Well, and
when football is on,
sometimes
that's what I do.
it helps heal.
Like last night, Texas State was playing. Did I watch the entire game? Yes. Did we get the shit kicked out of us 58-20? Also, yes.
That's how most of my teams make me feel during their entire games.
But also that did make me feel better because the more I watch Texas State just keep losing games in a row, I'm like, maybe our coach won't get hired away now.
Or maybe he's definitely going to give leaving now. Maybe he's definitely heading out.
No. He's gonna lead us into the Pac-12 era, and then we're gonna start winning games when we move up in competition because that's how football works.
That's usually how it works.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all.
No, don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
I'm not worried.
It's gonna be fine.
Everything's fine.
It's gonna be great.
Packers are winning.
Packers are winning.
Bruins are doing better than people expected.
They came back, scored 5 unanswered last night. That was cool.
They beat the Avalanche the other day. How did that happen?
Yeah, dude. Stuff works sometimes.
Fucking everything's turning up, Pat.
Stuff. I'm all in on the Red Wings. That's what I'm all in on.
Hey,
right
we're
now.
gonna have ourselves a hell of a year, buddy.
It's gonna be hockey time, baby. 7-3, Bobby. Best start in like 10 years. 7-3. Look at us. Who would have thought?
Not me.
Only 72 games left, but like, if the playoffs started today, which would be insane, because it would just be a 10-game season. Red Wings would be a first seed. So think about that. They can take it away, but they can't take away the time that we would have been the 1 seed. And that's just facts right there. No one can take that away from that. This fact is that they would be, if the season ended this date,
I'll fight them if
October
they try.
29th, they would be the 1 seed before they play their final 70. Only 72 left. And then postseason. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going to go with that.
It's okay.
I've been dealing with dryer guys the last couple of days. I told you on my not cool last week was that the dryer element went out. We had a guy out there. Like, I'm not a handyman at all, but I feel like I'm a handyman because I'm having to learn like lingo. Be able to be like, yeah, so it was kinked up right there, and that's kind of what helped it back up. And I think you got to go up into the attic area. You got to move the vent, and it might be the vent. And if the vent's there, then I think you're gonna have to go down here and do this through the insulation. You're gonna have to move, and like I've like learned a couple of words, and I way over say those words, and you can tell like I'm pretty sure that they know I'm full of shit. But like I feel like I learned 3 car words and I can be the car guy. Like
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, what is that? An axle? Yeah, it's a bumper right there. Mm-hmm.
I think it might be the seat.
Did you check the ignition? No? Okay, what about the gas tank? But I've been doing that with the dryer guys. Like the guy had to come fix it. He was like, "Oh no, we got to replace all of this. We got to replace this heating thing." Nobody cares about my dryer story. But they did, as I was coming here today, I was leaving, and the guys are still at my house, and my wife just texted me and said that what we thought was like an $80 fix is going to be a closer to a $400 fix, and that like also our entire like hose from the dryer that goes out and vents was just completely blocked. Like if it was a heart, we would have had a heart attack. Like our house would have heart attacked.
No, you should do.
Well, I'm gonna get like, because I have to pay up front and then I get to just take it off of my rent. I'm gonna have to pay like half of what I normally pay for rent, sort of, even though I've already paid the rest of that.
Have them give you the bill for the full amount. Tell them, be like, if you knock $200 off of it, month free of ads on my podcast.
I thought about that, but like they also would be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, it can't hurt to ask. I mean, it can hurt your pride a little bit, but
A little bit, and then I was just like, I've got to go. See you guys later. And that's like, dryers are a fucking son of a bitch, dude. And also when
they're nice to have.
When you like rent from somebody that just throws everything together, like, oh hey, the vent that goes out is actually not the right size, which doesn't allow anything to go out. So sorry, you've been like literally just rolling the dice on, is your house going to burn down whenever you start your dryer for the last part of the year.
That's a fun realization to have.
Well, thank God that didn't happen. I was like, is this a fire hazard? Yeah, absolutely a fire hazard. It's gonna, like, it was not a matter of if, it was a matter of when. Good thing you called us. It's like, solid. I need to be a handyman.
I mean, you could do that for Halloween.
It could be.
Just tell people you're a handyman.
Just buy like a one, or what's it called? There's a jumpsuit.
Just get some sort of like pullover cover that just turns you into a giant hand.
I thought you and Emma would have done like a couple's costume. You with like a 6, her with the 7.
You could have done that. That would have been sick.
No.
We could have.
No.
We're not gonna do costumes. Kids are.
Or the kids could do the costume. They could be 6, 7.
No, we're gonna have an elephant and an avocado. An avocado.
Oh.
Nice.
So there, elephant, avocado. Elle was also an elephant last year, but you know what? She doesn't remember that, so just run it
Dude,
back.
that's a good. Sometimes when kids find a costume they like, I wore my ninja costume like 4 years in a row when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know why? Because ninjas are fucking cool.
Well, it's like Ron Swanson says, this is my Halloween costume.
Yeah. I mean, the last year I wore it, was it
need
too
more
small
than
for
one.
me to be wearing? Yes. Did it stop me? No.
No. Yeah, and we also go to like 3 houses, so and we leave and just go and do whatever we're gonna do. They don't understand. They don't understand the concept of Halloween yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's for you guys. It's not for them yet.
Yeah, you take the picture, we're done. All right, let's go inside, watch TV. But yeah, I don't know. I need to be a handyman, and I feel like when you're a handyman, like I don't know how much stuff costs, but I feel like you can just make up numbers. Like, how much does it cost to like? What is the app called where you can get people to like hang a picture, or like if you're like, I need somebody to mount this on my wall.
I know there's like Fiverr, but that's not the one you're thinking of.
Thumbtack, right?
That's one of them.
I think it's Thumbtack. I know Fiverr is to get like digital stuff done. But yeah, if I need to be like a Thumbtack guy because I feel like you could be like, I can do this thing. And then you go and
TaskRabbit. I think that's another
maybe
one.
that. Yeah. And then just like, how much is it to mount this deer head on the wall? $80? Like, all right, come on over.
That is the funny
You just make up a price. Like,
we are living in a time now where anything you have to do, it's on YouTube. You can find a video teaching you step by step exactly how to do it. Or you can be like, that does seem like a hassle. I still would rather pay the upcharge to have somebody else do it for me.
but I look at it like recipe stuff too. Like, yeah, it's really cool, and I can make the stuff that they show me on a recipe on a YouTube video. But like, I tried to make a Salisbury steak this weekend. It was all right, but it was just like, what the fuck? This gravy is insane. You didn't say you have to like fucking stir it the whole fucking time, and you can't take 2 seconds away. I was like, what are we doing here? I thought I was sauteing onions at the same time. This is going way too fast for me to saute onions and then throw it in there and then season everything and then put the steaks on there. Like it was chaotic. But on the fucking video, all you gotta do is this, and then here's our gravy, and we're done. That looked like it was gonna take 2 seconds.
People that know how to cook make it look like it's way less work than it is.
Or wrapping
Because
stuff.
they're so used to the routine of it. They'll be like, okay, I'm going to saute this for a couple seconds while that's going. I'm going to go and cut over here, knowing
get
in my
there's
head how
edits.
long that needs to go. And it's
And also like
a bit of a
having
process, but it's a good skill to have.
like if you need chives, having the chives already chopped up and in a cup and just being like, here's the chives, not like, fuck, I gotta chop up chives. Chop, 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 chop. Is this burning? Is this burning? Oh no, take it off the burner. Take it out. Like I'm balancing the whole time. I'm not good at that stuff. And then if I try and make like a sandwich or whatever, like I've been trying to perfect chopped cheese forever. And for like 2 years now. And like when you watch it on YouTube, they can wrap that bad boy up perfect. Like I cannot wrap up a sandwich to save my life. I can wrap it up, like I can physically do it, but it just looks like shit.
You mean when you fold it over
Where
and
it's
then
like
all
a
the
tight
meat
little
comes
wrap.
spilling out?
Yeah, it's like a tight little wrap, like a burrito. I can't wrap burritos well.
Neither can I. It's
It's
not
just
like,
you're
I'm
either
not
cut
good at
out for it or
tortillas.
you're not, and I'm not.
We didn't grow up with tortillas, man.
We didn't. But I'd like to learn.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. The weather this morning, it made me think immediately, ooh, I got to learn to make chili. And I feel like chili is one of those ones
We
where
can
like,
do chili.
You don't have to watch chili the whole time. Like at a certain
Let
point, it's
everybody
like
get to know
put it in
everybody
the
in the
pot
pot.
and then ignore it for 4 hours. I love a recipe like that.
Yeah. You know, like what I got really addicted to, and it was the old time hockey guy I was talking about last week. I really want to buy. They're called pudgy pies, and they're basically just like a panini maker, but just for like a fire. Like so, it's just like two sides of a cast iron that like you close together. So you just make like a sandwich or whatever else you make in it, and then you would just stick it in a fire. But it's cast iron, so you could just throw it on a stove too. And I'm like, I want to buy one of these so bad, but I have no real reason to need one. But I could make grilled cheese so fast. And then my wife's like, well, when was the last time you made a grilled cheese? Well, a while ago, but like I could make them all the time now with this cool thing that then I have to clean and take very good care of and will definitely not do.
So Sunday night, I actually made a big thing where it was, I think I started at like 12:15 in the morning because, I had enough booze in my system at that point to where I was like, what the fuck else am I going to do? So did you know corned beef and cabbage is not Irish? It's like American Irish. Like they don't use corned beef in Ireland at all. It
I
was
did not know that.
Yeah, so I saw a video of this Irish guy talking about how, like, dude, we do bacon and cabbage. Fucking, what the fuck is corned beef? Apparently, it's like when all the poor Irish people moved over here, they live next to Jewish delis. They had corned beef. They're like, fuck it, let's do it. But
melting pot.
I spent like an hour just making fucking Irish bacon, potatoes, and cornbread. They used way more. Here's the key to cooking. Anytime there's a delicious ingredient in your thing, use more of it than what it tells you.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, use 2 cups of chicken stock. I used the whole fucking bottle. It's like, fuck this shit, because I also added potatoes in. It was great. I don't know how this devolved into us just talking about fucking cooking.
Cooking's fun, dude.
But
this is my...
That's the blurriest picture I've ever seen in my entire
but,
fucking life. I don't
you can
even
see, like, that is just concrete, basically, just blocked all the way through.
like. Yeah, it looks like it's blocked. It's also so blurry that
Oh,
could
wait.
just be the hole.
Oh, it's a video. I'm dumb.
You fucking moron.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that blockage right there. That's crazy. Bobby, do you care? Do you even care? It's just all blocked.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
from
look
the-
at that.
the
That's
vent,
my
right?
bacon and
Yeah.
fucking cabbage, though. Also, that was the thing. I didn't really think about making it a recipe for one person, so I got to eat bacon and cabbage for like
That's the best.
7
though.
days now.
I love the thought of that.
It is awesome. Don't get me
Like,
wrong.
oh, I have lunch and dinner for like
I brought
3
some
days.
to work. My coworker was like, "What the fuck is that?" I was like, "It's delicious. Is what it is."
There you go. Robert, what have you been cooking? So that's the new segment we're going to do.
Let's
what
see.
you been cooking?
What's cooking? Good looking.
Yesterday, I made some breaded chicken,
Ooh.
some mashed potatoes and broccoli, and like maple syrup with red chili flakes on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds so fucking good.
That
right
does
now.
sound very good. What if we just brought like a single burner, like one of those like on the go burners, and we'll just like make like a stew during the podcast? You just
Or-
hear Robert like chopping up stuff, and they're like, "All right, we're at the end of the podcast when we guess our celebrities."
Or we just treat it
take
like a
sip.
potluck. Each day, we all bring in one dish.
What we bring in one random ingredient. We don't tell each other what the ingredient is, and we just to make it.
We all just bring in M&Ms.
It would be just
M&Ms, and one person brings Skittles.
I brought a Snickers bar.
Have a death bowl of thinking you're getting chocolate and you get fucking Skittles in there.
Robert would hate it. Robert would hate it. All right. What'd you guys bring in for the pre-com segment besides what we cooked?
I realized
I'm hungry now.
that the only people that suck more than drivers in Houston are people that are walking around roads in Houston. I was on my way here today, driving down Westheimer. Some woman decides to just start walking across in front of me. You'd think if you're walking across a busy road, you'd be turned looking towards traffic.
Oh no, people don't care.
No, she's turned looking the opposite fucking direction, looking at traffic on the other side. I'm like, ma'am, I'm coming at you.
I've thought
You
about
should have
doing
your
that
eyes
before,
towards
though.
me.
Sometimes you're like, maybe if they hit me, if they hit me, who cares? You know, like just take me.
Like, it's not like she ran across in front of me last second. Like, she was way up in front. I had plenty of time. But I had to slow down. And it just felt disrespectful that she didn't even look the direction that cars were coming from.
That's wild. Maybe she would have felt bad. She was like, I don't want to be embarrassed by me getting blocked, like blocking people. But yeah, that's wild.
That's really all I had. It just
that's fair.
I was like, this is the most insane thing I've ever seen on this fucking road.
I guess sort of back to cooking. We
This is a cooking podcast, so it's
we
perfect.
for the longest time had 2 knives. We had 2 knives, and one of the knives I've had for years. It's kind of like one of the cheap like Walmart ones. So like it's made of it's black. The handle's black, and it's like I don't know, probably $3, $4. I had it for years, and it was just like a nice little one, just like I would use to cut up whatever, some turkey, some apples, whatever. Just handy little knife.
Anything you would cut.
Yeah, handy little knife. It finally broke, like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So now we're down to 1 knife.
You didn't just stock up on the. I got $3 you can have.
I don't need $3. I just need another
knife.
knife. I need a knife.
Do you have a knife sharpener also?
I do have a knife sharpener.
Dude, that's the best. Every time I use a knife, just
So you have the rod?
yeah.
I almost got that.
I got like the knife block for a wedding gift, and like ever since then, I'm like, ha, we're sharpening shit.
You feel so fancy with that, but
It's got scissors in the middle too. It's got everything.
when I moved into my apartment, I got one of it's like a handheld thing, and it's got the 3 slots.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I have.
Yeah, that's nice because you're like, oh, this is getting real sharp, and I don't have to worry about stabbing myself.
Yeah.
But it just reminded me of the situation of the bowls, because you guys got mad at me that we only had.
So if everybody could bring
One
Robert, the Spooktacular We December 20th, we are narrowing down a location. I should be able to give you a location within the next 2 weeks. I've already talked to the owner of the place that we are very likely going to be doing it, and everything seems like it's going to move smoothly. December 20th, Saturday. Make that just mark your calendars. Hey, we're going to something, doing a thing then. But if everybody wants to bring Robert a knife, that would be funny.
I don't know if we're going to be allowed to bring a bunch of knives into a location.
I kind of do like the idea, like just don't
keep them in your trunk, but bring them.
But then like quiet, like be like really sneaky about it. Like you're giving him drugs. Be like, hey, Robert. And it's just like in a bandana. You hand him a knife. And he's like, what are they handing that guy? Does he have 16 knives? Yeah, maybe. Why? You jealous?
That would be funny.
Dude, nobody would fuck with us.
I'll come back next week and I'll tell you. Now we have 2 knives again.
No. Then now we have 16. So if you're looking for a Christmas present for Robert, knives,
I mean, just get a little knife set from Walmart.
whole set.
I don't need a whole set. I just need one more.
But here's the thing: some knives are better for different things.
Dude, like bread knives, like when I got that knife block, it's like, oh, if I'm trying to cut a bagel, I don't have to just use a regular straight, like this is like got the little indentions on it to cut through bread. This is perfect.
A bread knife, a chef's knife, a paring knife. Like they all do different functions.
See, I have a bread knife and a chef's knife. But
that sounds like you have 2 knives right now.
Right, but I don't ever need to use. I need paring knives is what I need.
What's the paring knife?
It's a little smaller.
The smaller one.
It's
like
better
limes?
for like, well, limes, but also like if you're getting. It's sometimes it's good for like if you're like deboning a chicken or something like that, or like you have to like get around like the bones and you're cutting
Little
up
dagger
meat and
looking
stuff
thing.
A chef knife's more like
A
what?
big one.
like
Yeah.
cutting peppers, onions, all that kind of shit.
I have a cool chef's knife.
Thicker
But also,
things.
I mean, the chef's knife works for
Yeah.
everything else.
But I don't need that to cut like an apple
Everybody-
or to like cut my chicken that I ate. I don't need a chef's knife. Just give me a little paring knife.
Bro, for the apple, you need to get the
the
press
apple,
down
yeah.
apple cutter. Those things are the bomb.
Saves so much time.
My mom got me one when I was a little kid. I guarantee you my fruit intake went up by about 200%.
Yeah.
I was just crushing apples.
It makes the slices too thick. I don't want thick apple slices because it makes it like. I think I've had one
you
before,
crazy.
and it's an 8, right? It makes it into 8 pieces. Like
You
it's
can
too
get
thick.
ones that make them smaller then.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
I mean,
It's
they're great.
2025. We're
That's
living
crazy.
in the
I've never
future.
seen- no.
I will say there's only 2 acceptable ways to cut an apple, and it's with that thing or like a hobo on a train where you just use the knife and are just slicing off.
Like on Dennis the Menace.
Exactly like on Dennis the Menace.
That's exactly what I thought immediately.
That's 100% what I was thinking of too.
And that's
that
what
was
I
part
do.
of our childhood.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're a cool guy.
Comment-
That's how cool guys do.
Comment your favorite knife and way to eat an apple on the youtube.com/@PassYourApodcast podcast if you're watching us. If not, you can watch us wherever you watch your podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.
Pat, can you see? The sun is like right in your eye, like when you lean back.
Buddy, I don't know if you know this, but I move around a lot, not just because of my ADD, but because the sun is coming through. Actually, right now it's not. When we first started, it was right there. Now the angle, it's nowhere even near my face.
Yeah, we're at that part of the year where we're like, what the fuck's happening? Why is it dark earlier? This is stupid. 6 weeks from now is when the clocks go back. So
Can we just all agree on one fucking time and stop doing
No.
daily
See,
savings?
it's Sunday.
No, it's 6 weeks. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Right.
I did see Tom Cotton was like, I will never agree to stopping daylight savings because that means in some parts of Arkansas, kids will be going to school when it's dark outside. Fucking so what?
Yeah, man, I don't know.
Who gives a shit?
That's
Guess what? When they're
crazy.
getting out of school, it's light outside.
It's crazy that they invented these things called lights. I don't know. I did bring in some more spooky Robert Felines since it's the week of Halloween.
Okay.
This isn't our spooktacular. We don't. That's crazy to do a spooktacular in October. You do spooktaculars in Christmas. Anybody that says they're having a spooktacular now, like wild. Fugazi shit. What does Fugazi mean? I don't know, but it sounds fun, and I'm using it all the time.
It's
now.
Fugazi. It's Fugazi.
Dude,
it's fairy
bullshit.
dust.
It's
It does not
bullshit,
exist.
right? Fucking Fugazi, bro.
Yeah, it just means it's fake.
Yeah, that's Fugazi.
I was just doing
Oc-
McConaughey from Wolf of Wall Street.
October spooktaculars are Fugazi, bro.
It's not the real spooky season.
It's not. I mean, it is, but it's also like you don't get to have spooktaculars during spooky season. That would be too crazy.
It's redundant.
Yeah, like we already know it's spooky season. Chill out. Save it for the Christmas ghosts.
You've got
all
David
right?
S. Pumpkins. You don't need a spooktacular, too.
You don't. You've got everything you've ever needed. You had everything you ever needed. All right, let's do some Robert Felines, some spooky Robert Felines. I came up with some more and ran it by my wife. She hates them. And so you guys are probably going to hate him too. Robert Felines, if you're new, the spooky Robert Felines, we are going to give you, like, say the Robert Felines all began when someone asked us if Robert Feline is the proper name for Bobcat. We said yes. Then we tried to come up with a bunch of other things that would be proper names for other things. We will give you the category, and then I will give you the words that are the proper words or the proper name for whatever the word we're looking for you to tell us is. All right. These are all spooky themed, and I will try and specify if I have to. Like right now, we're going to start with a Halloween movie. Okay. This is a Halloween movie. Hot dog and hot dog.
Frankenweenie.
Yep.
I was trying.
Very
I was
good.
like Frank and something.
Hot dog and
I never
hot
saw
dog.
it.
Never saw it. It's always popping up
Yeah, I
on
haven't
like
seen it
stuff you
either.
should watch if you're looking at Halloween.
It
shit.
came out too many years after we hit puberty.
It's like part of the Nightmare Before Christmas universe, and that scares me, so I don't want to watch it. It creeps me
Yeah,
out
I
as a
didn't
kid.
really like that when I rewatched it a couple years ago.
All right, this is a monster, a Halloween monster. Penelope Smart. Penelope Smart.
When I think Penelope, I just think Cruise.
No.
Me too.
Or that, or I think from Club Dread, Penelope.
Nope.
I know that's not it either. It just makes me smile every time. Penelope Smart, and it's a monster.
From a Halloween movie. Movies.
I got nothing.
Or books.
I don't do books.
Right, me either, but it's also in books.
Well, how would I know that if I don't do books? That doesn't help me.
Penelope Smart is Pennywise the Clown. Pennywise.
Penny's is a nickname for Penelope?
Yeah, you could call somebody named Penelope Penny.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's never occurred to me in my life.
All right, this is also a spooky set of movies and or books. Waterfowl Blister.
Waterfowl. Duck.
Warmer. Waterfowl Blisters.
When I think waterfowl, I just think duck.
Oh, Goosebumps.
Yep.
Nice.
There we go. See? Bobby got it.
Nice. I just got to get as close, and then Bobby takes us.
Yep. Yep. A Halloween person. Copperfield Gourds. Copperfield Gourds.
David S. Pumpkins.
David Pumpkins, baby. David Pumpkins.
Yes.
Another Halloween character / monster. Bick Noggin. Bick Noggin.
I think Bick. I think either pen or lighter.
You're on the right
Pinhead.
track. Pinhead. Yep. I was like, you're on the right track. Nailed it. Bick Noggin. This is the easiest one. This is a Halloween person / monster. Austin Powers.
Mike Myers.
It was right there. I'm not going to not do that one. This is a candy. Candace Cobb.
Candy corn.
Yeah. See, these aren't that bad. And then last one I have Hangout, or this is a place. A place. Hangout Spot Ed Abode.
All right, you got to say that again. That was a lot real quick.
Hangout Spot Ed Abode.
Haunted house.
Yep. That's dumb. That's
All right.
dumb. But yeah, those are
I've got one.
okay.
Isolated Star Wars villain. It's like a monster. Isolated.
Star Wars.
Sorry. Isolated Star Trek villain. My bad. I almost screwed that up.
I don't know Star Trek.
It's
Spock.
Leprechaun. Con.
I didn't know Khan.
See,
Yeah.
you guys are fucking.
I didn't know
You
either.
suck, man.
I didn't know
How do you
Khan.
not know no fucking Star Trek, dog? You don't know no James Tiberius Kirk
I was a
and his immortal
Star
battle with the
Wars guy.
superhuman Khan.
I was a Star Wars guy. I was like, if you're gonna be a nerd about something, don't be a nerd about nerd shit.
Yeah. See, my dad was a fucking good dad who taught me about both.
Okay.
Because him
like,
and his sister were big Star Trek people, but also who doesn't love Star Wars?
When you watch Star Wars, though, you're like, Dad, this is so much better, though. You know that. And he had to be like, what the fuck?
Star Trek is amazing too, dude. Yeah, there's not lightsabers, but James T. Kirk was out there slaying puss across the galaxy. And that's something you should be teaching
So was fucking
children.
Anakin, bro.
No. He slayed one puss.
Yeah,
And then he became an emo little bitch about
the
it.
fucking queen's puss.
Actually, by the time they fucked, she was a senator, so not.
But
nearly
like
as
was
cool.
a queen.
Are Anakin and Bill Clinton the same guy?
No.
Both love fucking senators. He
Well,
wasn't.
it was
He
an
wasn't
intern.
fucking
It
Hillary
was an
anymore at
intern.
that point.
And she wasn't a senator yet.
That's what I'm saying. By the time she was a senator, they weren't fucking anymore.
He was like, what was the Jedi version of an intern?
Padawan.
Was Anakin fucking Padawans? I don't think so. He was killing them.
He was slaying them.
He was slaying Padawans.
Hey.
Yeah, he was making a mess on some Padawan outfits, if you know what I'm saying.
Tell you what, he ran through them Padawans.
He was running through Padawans.
They were children. Stop saying that. You know the kid that like steps up to him and was like, Master Skywalker, what are we going to do? And then he takes out the saber and kills them all. That kid does like cameos.
Does he really?
Yeah, I think he makes like decent money from it. It was like his only, I think he did like one or two other things, but that's really the only thing he ever did.
That'd be funny if like you got him to be a cameo to like say that you wanted a divorce. Mr. Pat. Oh no, your wife wants a divorce. He has to act it all out. And like, just get really into it. Get really into character. All right, kid, I'm paying you for however much money.
It's probably like fucking $5. Good for him though.
I admire the people that do cameo. I would feel weird if I was just like, yo, Alex, you wish my sister a happy birthday, but what's up? Happy birthday from Bill. Bill wanted me to tell you happy birthday.
Happy birthday. How old are you?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. If you want to laugh, just look at Terry Bradshaw cameos because they give you the sample ones you can do, and he does not give a fuck. You can just tell he's running through. Like, his wife's probably like, Terry, you gotta do some cameos. What? What the hell's a cameo? All right. Hey, it's me, Terry Bradshaw, and I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
I imagine he does it like
And they're like
half of them
$400.
just like naked from his own hot tub.
It was in like a hotel room.
He's a big get naked guy. Like he had that show. Oh God.
Get naked,
No, it was called like
naked and afraid.
Before You're Dead. I don't know. It was him, Shatner, Henry Winkler, and then Jeff
Dye. Yeah,
And they just went around. But like
I remember when
every
they came out with
episode,
that.
when they got to the hotel, Terry Bradshaw would just get fucking naked.
I never watched it, but I would always see the.
Oh, it was a
promos for
great
it.
show.
It was a wild cast of characters.
Yeah, I watched all of season 1, like half of season 2. Fucking awesome though. Highly recommend.
All right. Those were our spooky Robert Felines, everybody. Spooky Robert Felines. Hope you enjoyed those. Happy friggin' Halloween, all right?
Oh, yeah, we won't see them or talk to them again until after Halloween. So happy Halloween, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, happy
Be
Halloween.
safe, have fun, get slutty.
And also we still have a whole like rest of the podcast we're going to do too. So hang out with us for a little bit.
Yeah. But I'll forget at the end.
Yeah. Unless we don't.
I will.
Okay.
I got a dumb brain.
That's fair. All right, moving on. Let's get to the Comeback Kids segment where we tell you what's back in the news according to us. It's brought to you again by the Pass the Gravy merch store. Have you guys got your polos yet? The polos are sick. We got new PTG polos in the store, men's and women's. You got them in black, gray, and navy blue. Rep Pass the Gravy and the softest, most comfortable polos you can get. PassTheGravyMerch.com. We also have the logo flags. We have all kinds of Pass the Gravy hats, the dad hats, the rope hats, the golf hats, the snapbacks. Also available in a bunch of different colors. We got the PTG Wolfpack stickers and T-shirts, the April Fool's Somewhere shirts, the regular logo shirts, the sticker packs, all kinds of awesome stuff. PassTheGravyMerch.com. We're never going to put you behind a paywall if you want to support the podcast and get some cool shit to wear as well. PassTheGravyMerch.com. And then hit us up with a picture of you rocking your Pass the Gravy gear. We'll put you on a Gravy Day post and pimp you out. And then you can share with your friends. Like, look, I'm on a podcast page. How cool is that? And everybody think you're super cool. PassTheGravyMerch.com. PassTheGravyMerch.com, the official sponsor of the Comeback Kid segment.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch.
All right, our first Comeback Kid this week is gambling and the mob. Because I guess it was Thursday last week, like right after we had recorded the podcast.
That's when everything breaks on Thursdays.
Some shit went down. And yeah, Chauncey Billups got arrested, and then Terry Rozier got arrested from the Heat, and he was fixing games, definitely. He had like told his boys, hey,
not so much fixing games as like fixing his stat lines.
Which is sort of fixing games. Sort of fixing games.
A little bit. But
hey, Robert, I'm going to play in this NBA game, and I'm going to fake an injury, and I'm not going to hit my points. So I'm going to pretend I have an ankle injury, bet under on all of my stats. And then you would do that, and then you would just cash in. And people always say, like, sports gambling is bad. Like, legalizing it is a bad thing that we've done. And I understand that it is annoying as fuck that FanDuel and DraftKings and everybody, although if you sponsor us, absolutely going to shut the fuck up about your name. We'll bleep that out if they sponsor us in the next couple of days, Robert. But if you're watching any sport at all, and it's like, get your 6-way pick'em parlay and blah, 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 and do this and this and this. And then, yeah, that's annoying when you're like every other commercial is that. I absolutely understand. Or ESPN Bet, shut the fuck up. I don't care what Stephen A. Smith's parlay is.
He doesn't know shit about
same game parlays and shit like that. Yeah, that's annoying. But if sports gambling wasn't legalized, the mob would have been the one taking the lines on those, or bookies would have been illegally taking lines on those, and we don't find out that this is happening.
Yeah, if not for legalized sports gambling, we would not have found out because they're the ones that flagged it to the NBA.
Because they were like, hey, you guys, we just noticed there were like 1,000 bets for Terry Rozier's unders that came in, and Terry Rozier has had no bets on his props for the whole year until tonight. What's up with that? And the NBA found out, covered it up like the NBA scumbags do, and
gave him a soft suspension for the rest of the year.
They were just like, pretend you're hurt, and
which didn't like take away his money at all. It was just like, hey, you don't get to play the rest of the year.
Yeah.
You still collect all of your millions of dollars.
And so then it all comes out and he gets arrested and all that stuff. And Chauncey Billups, who coaches a team, seems bad. Pete Rose, banned from baseball for life for coaching. And they were saying he was
at least he was betting for his team to win.
Allegedly, there's no way to track it because he wasn't. See, that's
betting with the mob.
Because that's the thing.
Shout out the mob, still out there doing it.
That's kind of like a come up for the mob. I'm like, dude, we know what you guys do. We know what the mob does, but it's like it's good to hear a mob story every now and then.
Like when it's a non-violent mob story, when it's just like, hey, they were doing illegal gambling games with X-rays and stealing money from rich people,
running the numbers.
That doesn't bother me as much.
Look, Frank Sinatra Jr. came in here. Lawrence Taylor was in on this game. All right, we had to make it look legitimate. So we got Chauncey Billups. And then, Robert, did you see any of the stuff that like they were doing on the poker tables and stuff? So they had like what they would do is I know this is how it happened last week, but like for Robert, I'm explaining it to Robert, and if you don't know, then you can pretend you're Robert, and I'm explaining it to you. So the mob basically got Chauncey Billups in their pocket and like, yo, we had these poker games, and they were poker games, but they would have X-ray like not goggles, they had X-ray contacts. And they had special cards that like you could see through. So then people would tell other people like, oh, well, this guy's got this, this guy's got this, this guy's got this. Or like you would play with the contacts. And there were ways that like you could see a camera in certain like in like the shuffle. So you could see like how like what card was next coming up and the flop and all that stuff. And they got Chauncey Billups to basically be like, well, if Chauncey Billups is playing in this game, it's got to be a legitimate game. It's not some sketchy game. So then he would get his rich friends to come in. And other rich people would play, and then they would just take all of those rich people's money because they knew whatever hand they had. So, oh, hey, I'm going to fold. He's got a straight. I'm not going to do that. Oh, okay, he's got a flush. I'm going to fold. Oh, okay, I can beat him on this. And then you would just dominate and take people's money. So that's pretty much what they did with that. And then also, he may or may not have, like, sat some people in crucial games that affected how a bet went and stuff like that. And then it wasn't just those two. There were a bunch of other people named. One of them rhymes with Shmashmon James, and
Well, indirectly.
So
It was more of his business partner, right? So people are speculating.
they'd be like, LeBron, you playing tonight? And he's like, nah. And so they would just bet the line before it moved when you found out LeBron wasn't going to play.
Which is
But
a
they would-
50-50 bet anyway, whether or not he's going to play.
But when you know that before the line moves, like that's cheating.
Yeah.
It's cheating. And I mean, if somebody,
Scumbag.
again, I'm only saying this because no one told me these things. If somebody had told me these things, I'm not talking about this.
Also, if Michael Jordan was betting on games, you know what he would have been doing? He would have been taking his own overs every single game and just whipping ass.
Yeah, I think it's a difference in that. Like Lucas Paqueta, it's on West Ham for now. Who's still going to get relegated, but he had a whole investigation. They were going to sell him to Manchester City a couple of years ago, and then it came out that like a bunch of people on a Betway server in Brazil, which is where he's from, in the city that his family is from, bet him to get yellow cards in consecutive games, and he did get yellow cards in consecutive games.
Ooh.
And then it's also like Brazilians just slide tackle a lot too, so you could do that. But I remember when the investigation came out, they weren't able to prove anything. They weren't able to like tie him to like his family or anything. They're like, I mean, it's soccer. Like you can just like that's the thing about like soccer and basketball. Like you can just foul out of a game if you want to. Like I could be like, hey, I'm not going to hit my overs. Foul.
Also,
Like, you can-
soccer is ran by FIFA, which is the most corrupt
Obviously,
organization on
yeah.
the planet. So you can't get mad at the players for being corrupt.
Right, but like if you were like that's probably the easiest bet to like fix. If you're like, hey, bro, I'm gonna get a yellow card. Slide tackle done. All right, got it. Just don't go too hard so you get a red. Just all right, just kick somebody's shin when they're running with the ball. Go shin instead of ball at one point. They're gonna give you a yellow card. But I do remember for the 2 games after that came out, I bet Lucas Paqueta to get a yellow card, and he did get yellow cards. So it was like
At that point, he was like, I got to
he's
keep
like,
doing
I've
it,
got to
so it's
help
not
it out.
suspicious.
Like, yeah, like this is just what I do. I get yellow cards, man. That's how it works. But I felt like I was Scarface, like where they're printing the money just on the phone. Take it to the limit. Like I felt like I was that. I'm in on something now, even though the rest of the fucking world knows about it. Like I'm in on this.
It's always great when you like get in on a bet before the public
like a
starts
second.
to figure it out. Like when someone it's never anything you figure out, but someone tells you like, listen, this guy has been trailing doing this for a while. Get it, because pretty soon it's going to go public and everyone's going to figure it out.
And am I
the
going to
line will
fact check it
change.
at all before I do it? No, I'm just going to bet it and be like, well, this guy gave me a hot tip. Obviously, this guy wouldn't. Why would this guy that I don't know lie to me?
Gambling runs on hot tips.
Yeah.
And you
bro.
got to go with them.
Just-
9 times out of 10, they're going to lose. But that one that hits, you're like, oh, this is so good.
And if you're the guy that's like, oh, so I've been tracking this thing, like I noticed that every time that the Rockets are in Portland, this like Alperen Şengün eats at his favorite Turkish restaurant. They only have this restaurant with his favorite Turkish food in Portland. He's gonna go off. Bet his overs. If it's 21.5 or more, smash those overs. And then like one time it hits, you're like, I'm a fucking genius. And then he goes back to Portland, doesn't do it, and you're like, fuck, I don't know what happened. You just run off that like James Harden. My brother's friend did a whole thing. He kind of went viral on Reddit where it was like strip clubs. Like
That was your brother's friend?
Yeah, my brother's old roommate. Yeah, he was like.
I remember you telling
He
me.
was like cities with strip clubs. The best strip clubs James Harden performs the worst in because he goes to the strip clubs. And then people looked at the numbers like that's kind of fucking right.
It's also the funniest thing of all time.
It's a very funny stat line, but yeah, gambling's back. It's not good for the NBA. Is anything going to happen other than Billups and Rozier and whoever else is tied to this getting banned for life?
I was saying, I think there's a possibility Chauncey Billups gets removed from the Hall of Fame.
I don't care.
I don't think they will because it's the NBA and they're just going to sweep everything. They're like, you can't participate in the NBA anymore for the rest of your life. Why? Because he compromised the integrity of the game. Okay, does that disqualify him from the Hall of Fame? We're the NBA. We're not going to do that much.
Look, Tim Donaghy is probably going to get in the ref Hall of Fame at one point in time, and he was absolutely a mobbed up ref. But that's also what's funny is like less than 20 years ago, we had a mobbed up ref in the NBA, and then we just pretended that didn't happen. And there's still questionable calls like Joey Crawford, fucking his bitch ass doing all that dumb shit. Like,
Tim Duncan stared at me. Technical ejected.
yeah.
Stared at you?
Did you have money on that? And then like, you want to look at like around the league, like
Or the other night, fucking Giannis taking one dribble and taking 7 steps afterwards and no call.
that. Like he basically just ran with the ball from mid court, and then they were like, we didn't see anything.
I love how the NBA's defense is, listen, our refs aren't mobbed up anymore. They're just really stupid and bad at their jobs. Well, why don't you get more refs or better train them? We don't have the money for
Look,
that.
these
We're
are the
only
guys
NBA.
we've got. We got to fund the WNBA. But I did see somebody was like, "Are y'all going to be investigating the WNBA for any point shaving or anything like that?" And the FBI, who's the director of it?
Cash Patel.
Cash was like, "We're going to leave that to the WFBI."
I think that was fake.
No, I know. That's why I just wanted to say it again. There's no WFBI.
See, I saw the one where where WNBA players came out and said,
This is just where we
we're not point shaving. We're just really bad.
This is where we just say memes that we saw this week, and that's how we catch up. That's how we still remain friends. We
Meme of the week.
we try and say it like we came up with it.
Or our brother's friend.
Yeah, or our brother. Well, Ryan Sullivan did come up with the James Harden thing. At the Soul Ryan, I think was his handle, but he has many handles. He taught me about burners on Reddit early on. That's when I get into heated debate on Reddit. 3 of me get into a heated debate.
I created one Reddit ever. Not going to say the screen name, but it's dumb. It's too on the nose. And I can't even comment anymore. It's like, your password's been leaked too many times online. You need to change it. And I'm just like,
bro, I don't care
No.
at this point. If
I'll just
somebody
deal with a
wants
little
it-
text box at the bottom of my Reddit at all times that says change your password.
Yeah, I'll just hit X every time I get on.
No, I can't even exit out. It just stays there. It's annoying. I
Yeah.
refuse to do anything about it.
Yeah. But shout out to the mob, though. Good to see
Shout
you guys
out,
are still
Mob.
hanging. I know times have been tough. And it's good to see you guys are still doing well. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help you out, huh? But don't. Obviously, don't. Don't, though.
I like velour jumpsuits.
I would love to wear a tracksuit all the time. And if you have any construction jobs, Robert, what if we got you a no-show construction job? Would you join the mob? Like, you just hang out, like you go to a
Yeah.
construction site and just chill all day.
Bobby the Hog.
Oh, it's the fucking hog over here. Hey, Hog, get over here, Hog. He would just be like Finn. He would be Finn from from Sopranos.
I
He
mean,
would-
Patty 2 meals. Why? He's going to eat 2
Patty,
entrees.
he likes 2 meals. He's got 2 meals, huh? They would call me the Trapper because I've been trapping shit. By the way, that's another comeback kid. So we'll move on from gambling and the mob. Shout out to the mob, though. But I'm a trapper now. So I'm just following up on all my not cools from last week. Dryer, already did that story. Armadillo, haven't got it fixed yet. Haven't had a problem with, or haven't had anything but problems getting rid of an armadillo. Now, fun fact, I saw there's cats that do stay under there sometimes. They hide from the rain under there. So maybe there's like a cat armadillo hybrid brewing under there. I'm kind of scared about that. But I told my landlord, I was like, hey, I need you to get rid of these armadillos, whatever it is. And she was like, hey, I left an armadillo trap at your door. Like bought an armadillo trap from the store, dropped it off, not opened. And I was like, does it need bait? And she said no. I was like, well, how's it gonna go in there? Because I'm not saying armadillos are as smart as me, which isn't that smart. But like, if you were like, hey, this cage thing, it's open. You want to just walk in that and push this button? I would say no. And I would imagine the armadillos are probably that way. So right now, by my little walkway, there's just a armadillo cage, like a trap right there. And we got a cat last night. It's been out for like 3 days now. This morning I was walking the dog and I just saw something in it. And I was like, oh, that's too small to be an armadillo. What's going on? And it was a cat. He was not happy. I did let him out. Nobody got hurt in the removal of the cat from the trap. But I was just like, bro, don't go in there. What are you fucking like? There was no cheese. There was no anything in there. Why would you walk into the fucking? It's clearly a trap.
Well, curiosity.
That's facts.
Cats are famously curious.
Fair point, Pat. You know what? That's on me. So we've got one cat. It was a catch and release, a catch and release, and then no armadillos. And I don't know. Honestly, I'm fine with the armadillos until they bring fleas back. That's pretty much what I keep saying. It's just gonna look funny that there's a trap just always sitting outside of that hole until they come out there. Could I cover the hole up? Yeah. I don't own that house. That's not my responsibility. I pay someone a lot of money to live there.
And
They
now
should
you
do
don't even
that.
want to throw a bunch of poison underneath there because, like, cats.
Yeah, now it's like I don't. Again, I was tired of the armadillos until they brought fleas. I don't love cats, but like I don't want to kill a cat.
Yeah,
I don't want
like,
to
I'm
kill
not a cat guy,
you know?
but I don't want to murder
If
it.
an armadillo were to die, which would be unfortunate, that's not my first priority. It's not my first decision. Like I wouldn't want that first, but I would feel a lot less bad if it was an armadillo. If it was a cat, I'd be like, oh, that guy, he was just. At least he's got 8 more lives. I hope. You know, like I would feel bad. And there's definitely people that let their cats out. I do not think this was someone's pet cat. Didn't have a collar, and it looked like it was a cat that's outside a lot.
Some people just have outside cats.
Right. But there's cats that like you can tell like, oh, this is somebody's cat they let out. It's like it looks cleaner. And then there's cats that like, oh, you fought some other cats outside. You got some hair missing in parts. Like, you've seen some shit, bro.
You're an alley cat without the alley.
Which I always respect those guys. I'm like, bro, you're living. You're just living. But again, if you're living in a sort of complex, a townhouse complex, an apartment complex, anything like that, please don't be the person that feeds the stray cats. I understand that you're an empath. It seems like you're doing the right thing. What it does is then they go in a trap and they get caught. And if you're not nice like me, you just get rid of that cat. Like, I don't know. It's annoying, and it just adds one more thing. And I get that you like walking around the complex and feeding, like putting bowls of food there, but that's why every time I see the bowls of food, I throw them into the ravine and just don't.
Because you know what those bowls of food also attract?
Raccoons,
And
possums,
armadillos.
and armadillos.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been trapping. We call my house the trap house now. That's probably what all my neighbors call it, so I call it that too. I'm the trap king. But Trapper Alex, I need to get like a raccoon hat, like Davy Crockett.
See if you can get an armadillo one.
Probably has fleas on it.
Well, they clean it.
It's true. I need to get maybe I'll buy a lot of stuff with fringe, like a lot of like, just go full in on being a trapper.
Got to change your name and call you like Old Smoky now or something.
Alex Rocky Mountain Middleton, trapper extraordinaire. But yeah, I've been trapping. So if you guys need any trapping advice, hit me up and I'll probably tell you that I don't know, because that's pretty much what I'm doing. I had to look up YouTube how to like set the trap. It's not as easy as you'd think. There weren't instructions in it.
You might want to YouTube what do armadillos eat and then throw some of that in there.
I mean, we got a cat without anything.
Because I've never heard of a trap that doesn't need bait.
Yeah, same. So when I looked it
Except
up,
for a bear trap.
well,
Damn it. I disproved myself
fair.
already.
But yeah, when I told my landlord, I was like, doesn't it need bait? She's like, oh no, it said that they don't. And then when I looked further into that, I think the reason that you don't need armadillo bait for an armadillo trap is because usually you like smoke bomb them out of wherever they're in, and then they run into that thing to get away. She didn't give me smoke bombs. Should I be like, can I buy smoke bombs and then just bill you for them? Well, I should just buy the smoke bombs and then be like, I got these things. I'm gonna bomb under the thing.
Not a bad idea.
Because that would just scare the cats. That would get them out of there.
Maybe just buy a fog machine, see if that works.
Oh, and then I have a fog machine.
See? Because even if it doesn't work, you got a fog machine. That's just cool.
That's true. Fuck.
Kids would love that.
Oh, and then you could put it in the hole if we clear it out. Put it in the hole like Halloween. People just walking by. And it's like, what is going on? Where's this fog coming from? These guys, they know how to party.
Learn to play a theremin too and have the wee with the fog.
Yeah.
Could be the spooky house.
And then, Robert, do you think it would be bad for the equipment if we had a fog machine in the studio?
I don't think so. This button gets stuck sometimes. Sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I'm not sure if it'd be good for us.
Well, I was just going to say, like, we could open the door and turn it off at a certain point, but, like, if it's on the podcast, I could write it off
Yeah.
on taxes. Right? I don't know how much fog machines cost. But
I've used the fog machine at my place before. Not the one I'm in now, but another apartment. And it set off the smoke detectors. I completely forgot that.
it's like this. It's not a
Okay.
fog detector, you fucking
So what
idiots.
if we do dry ice instead?
Oh, $54? I could totally get that.
Oh, there you go. Boom.
Remote controlled?
All right. Next week, let us know how this goes because you're 100% doing this.
I could DoorDash it here. $54 plus a tip. Probably gotta get the liquid. About $70 you could get.
I mean, they probably also, you can just go by like Party City.
I know, but like, wouldn't it be sick if we got it here now?
Oh, you want it like before the podcast is done?
Yeah, we set this bad boy up. It's spooky.
I'm not going to tell another man how to spend his money.
I'm gonna, you know, I want to like, you know, I'll shop around, find the best deal I can
There
on a
you
fog
go.
machine.
Smart.
Maybe buy a used one. I think Facebook Marketplace has them.
No, but I think they will in about 2 weeks.
Next week, they probably will. All right. Remember, I guess you weren't on the podcast yet when we did the at Avenue Bar or Packard's Pub, and I went to Guitar Center and I had a gift card that I had from like years ago, and I just bought like lasers. I bought those laser lights, and those broke. But I bought the laser lights and just had them all on the wall. That was sick as shit.
Yeah.
Just red and green little dot lasers that were flying around. I think you podcasted. You like filled in, right?
That was my first appearance. And we also had all those ladles.
Yeah.
We're doing ladle shots.
Ladle shots, and then we were like, oh shit, ladles turned out to be expensive by the real ladles. Maybe we should just not do that next time. We live and we learn on this podcast, all right. Trappin's back. Also back is Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson got a DWI, but we're gonna add Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier and Adrian Peterson to the nominees for Arrest of the Year, which is finally filling up. You know, I was worried at one point that like we might not have enough to make it an interesting category at the Gravies. But right now, Arrest of the Year nominees: Liver King, Chuck E. Cheese, Lil Nas X, Mark Sanchez, Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, and Adrian Peterson. Like all, like the last 4 of those have been in a month. So thank God that somebody's doing some shit.
It's a shame what happened to AP.
I was like, tell me he didn't whip his kid. Like that kid's got to be an
Again.
adult.
See, at that point, that would have been like
Assault. But also,
assault.
like,
What
it's like your
happened?
kid.
His son tried to fight him. How old's the kid? 18. Well, that's just 2
Let's
dudes
just
having a
let
little
them have
fight.
fun. So yeah, and then Death of the Year, we added Ace Frehley, right?
Yep, Ace Frehley.
Okay.
Which, how much traction did you get posting? Which one of it was it?
Gene Simmons.
Okay, I thought it was Gene. People still fall for that every time, don't they?
Yeah, but no, now it's funny because then like other people know the bit. So then when somebody's like, that's so and so, they're like, Alex is actually like the biggest Kiss fan. I'm pretty sure Alex knows. Like then people defend me, which then authenticates me lying, and it's just like that's what the internet's for. People can say like fake news is bad, but sometimes like fake news is funny.
Just having a good time.
Sometimes fake news, like the WFBI, that's funny. That's just good old fashioned fun right there. All right, it's not hurting anybody.
WFBI arrest you for something that they dream you said.
I'm fine. You're fine too, I guess. Not.
Why have I been arrested? Well, if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you.
Why don't you ask your stupid friends? All right, last comeback kid this week is stadiums. Stadiums are back. Did you guys see Sky Stadium?
No.
Just look it up. Sky Stadium, Saudi Arabia. They're building from the people that brought you 9/11. They're building a stadium on top of a giant fucking tower that they're building, and they're gonna have World Cup games there whenever it's in Saudi Arabia, which is insane.
Okay.
Robert, will you put a picture of it up on the YouTube?
I understand that Saudi Arabia and all them do some horrible, horrible things. But you have to also, at some point,
Show Robert.
you have to kind of respect that they spend their money like 5-year-old children.
No, I do. But also, like, you know what? I'm like
350 meters above the ground, which, let's do a quick little meter to foot.
But like, I'm not getting on that. I'm not going to that stadium. Like, that does look cool. I'm not doing that.
Okay, that's almost 1,200 feet in the air. It's pretty high.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, one, I'm not doing it because I ain't leaving the fucking U.S.
Right.
Sure as shit not to go to Saudi
Obviously.
Arabia.
Obviously.
2, I don't mind heights. I just
Unless
don't
they-
like being on the edge of them, and I would be on the edge because I'm not going to afford the seats close to the.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool.
It's cool. The concept of it is cool. I would like those are the people that did 9/11. Like, you know how they did 9/11, right? They flew planes into that. Can you imagine like World Cup final? They're like, we don't like who's in it. Like,
I mean, not while
it's-
anyone was in it, but it would be a real shame.
there were people in it in 9/11.
If somebody planed to their tower with like a drone, it'd be a real fucking shame if that happened.
Well, they would have to finance it too. Like Saudis would finance it against their own people, and like no government's
No,
ever
I'm
financed
saying-
stuff against their own people.
I'm saying, what if we did it? What if
I'm-
they finished construction and they did like the ribbon cutting, and then out of nowhere a fucking U.S. drone just flies right into the side of that bitch?
You know
like,
what?
oh, sorry, must suck when that happens to you.
I'm gonna have to go against you on that one. This is an anti-terrorism podcast.
That's not terrorism; it's payback.
It's a little bit of terrorism.
I said there's nobody inside of it, no human
A little bit,
casualties.
but you gotta think of the fallout from when it falls down. It's a bajillion miles high. It's gonna break other shit.
Well, you know,
You
you
gotta
have
fuck up some other
nerds
shit.
at NASA figure out what angle to fly into it where it
They're
collapses
not-
straight down.
Not with them. NASA ain't fucking with Saudi Arabia, unless they are. I don't know.
I don't get why you're not getting that I'm saying we're doing this to
I
Saudi
know.
Arabia. We use our best and
But
brightest.
fighting terrorism with terrorism is bad still.
It's not terrorism if no one dies. And it's not fighting a political.
Somebody would.
It's just like, hey, you knocked. We still owe them. We would still owe them another tower at that point.
Is it the size of both towers? Does that count? If it's the height of both of the towers?
I don't know. I learned about
stuff
I learned
we're
about
into.
this 3.5 minutes ago. I don't fucking know how big it is.
Really, like, what else is the cooler? Is like a cooler stadium, like Space Stadium, right? We already did water stadium, like let's put a stadium in the ocean. Remember the football stadium we talked about, where it had the cool little like where they have the water bridges. So like sometimes a wave goes by and just, oh, sorry, you were running, you got thrown back 30 feet. Whoops. Fucking, that would have been fine.
I mean, I think it's just football in the middle of a NASCAR event.
That would be tight. They've played football at a NASCAR stadium, but they should definitely have like a race around it.
Have they?
Bristol.
I know they tried the baseball game and it didn't work so well.
But they should have all like just have sporting events in the middle of that, and like you're like, how many laps we got to go? Fucking 150 laps. All
Actually,
right,
I take
let's,
that back.
Let's watch whatever's going on in the field.
I take that back.
That's how you get cricket. You get cricket big in the U.S. You just have a fucking random
That's
cricket
never
game,
gonna
and people are like, I don't know what's going on here, but check out what's happening in the middle.
Dude, I can't even get my friends to like hockey. They're not going to fucking catch on to cricket.
Do a winter classic.
But also, I take it back because I don't want to take away the infield from NASCAR. That's where the real rednecks be rednecking. And I respect that.
I think it'd be sick though.
Like, how
You out of bounds, you get run over.
if we have a football game going on in the middle of the race, how are dudes going to be running across the top of porta potties? Can't do it.
Just move it a little bit outside of.
Nah, man.
You could probably work it.
Let rednecks
You could
have their
probably make it
infield
work. Wish the Giants
with
were
their
playing.
fucking RVs, just drinking everything in the world and then driving their RV out of the event afterwards.
If the Giants have been playing on my water stadium that I want to build, can you imagine like one of those refs is like, oh yeah, it's a fucking first down on the tush push, even though it wasn't. It was forward progress, and then the wave comes, he just gets fucking thrown out of the stadium. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Build a giant plane and put an entire like hangar inside of it with a football field, but do the like 0G thing.
That'd be tight.
So like from time to time, a dude can hurdle from the 20 and make it to the end zone.
I like that.
Massive hits in midair. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty sick.
Then you don't have to go all the way to space, just close to space.
Space
I feel like
adjacent. Space Jason.
I feel like football in space is going to cause some blood clots, and we don't want to deal with that.
We don't know. Send the Eagles up there. Let them test it out.
Yeah, Eagles and Bears, have at it.
Yeah. Cowboys too. They'll figure it out.
3-way game.
Hey, shit.
Y'all have fun.
Turns out this is bad for them. It's not healthy. It's all Fugazi that this is going to work out. And shit doesn't work out, man. But yeah, stadiums are back. Robert, would you go to a stadium that's like at the top of the World Trade Center?
No.
Yeah, me either.
No. Underwater though?
Underwater
talking like that?
stadium
I mean,
would be sick.
A tennis match on top of a skyscraper would be pretty sick.
If it was just the tennis match and I didn't have to go watch, if it wasn't stands, I wouldn't want to watch. I just don't want to sit up there.
Or like
it's just asking for bad stuff. To
golf from building to building.
That would be
Like
kinda
that's what
tight.
Liv should have done. That
And
would have
then
been
they have
sick.
like helicopters.
There's zip lines.
Yeah. Just have like a sequence of buildings that are really tall and then just the golf course on top.
That'd be cool.
Or you helicoptered to each one. You have to get helicoptered to the back nine.
Oh, God, that'd be so fucking awesome.
That would be tight.
Or the back nine is you're just playing it in reverse.
Do you know what the wind's got to be like all the way up that high? That's got to be crazy. You
They're
just hit,
professionals.
you did a baseball game, like you just hit the routine foul ball or routine fly ball and just like, and it's out.
This is probably just gonna be a Bryson DeChambeau video in like 4 months anyway.
He does love the Saudis.
He just likes making YouTube videos of weird shit. Golf related.
and taking blood money. Although we would like blood money, Saudi Arabia, if you'd like to help us out.
I will shill so hard for you
we
guys.
will do whatever. All right.
Robert, cut everything about me saying let's
Well, no.
fly something into their building.
They have to pay us first, and then we take that down.
They're not going to pay us if I just said let's fucking 9/11 them.
Well, if they're scared of you, they might.
I don't think they're scared of me.
Probably not, but what if they
They
are?
probably have access to my bank account, and the only reason they don't drain it is because they're like, that's sad.
Yeah, like we have all the money in the world. Let's move on to the not cool segment where we tell you guys what is not cool from this past week. If you stub your toe, that's not cool. If you get run over by a car, also not cool. There's varying degrees of not cool. If you'd like to share yours with us, hit us up on X. We're at Pass the Gravy Podcast on or at Pass the Gravy Pod on X, excuse me, and hit us up. Hashtag PTG not cool. Pick some of the best ones each week and share them with the class. If you're not watching us on YouTube, like we said, don't forget youtube.com/@PassTheGravy or just search Pass the Gravy Podcast on YouTube, and we will show up there. Subscribe to us, like all the videos, go comment what knife you is your favorite knife, and then where you think the coolest stadium would be. Sky Stadium, I don't know. Is that the best one? Space Stadium, maybe. I like underwater stadium, like Robert threw out there. That's a pretty sick idea. But yeah, hit us up. Tell us you're not cool at Pass Gray Pod, hashtag PTG not cool, and we will share some of the best ones each week. This is the not cool segment.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool.
All right, let's start with some listener and viewer not cools. This is from Mikey P at It's Just Mikey P on X. And Mikey P says, micromanagers are his not cool. Micromanagers at work, nothing worse. It's a good one.
Yeah. Nothing
Hey,
worse than
G-
someone above you being up your ass and not just letting you do your fucking
Hey, have you
job.
got that thing? I need that thing. Hey, I need that thing. And I hate when like they're on an email and they're like, can you please? Oh, hey, can you confirm that this is done? Hey, can you? Yeah, man. Look, I did it. It's done. What do you fucking want?
You're not actually doing that the way the manual says to do it. All right, you come fucking do it.
Do I save?
you
I
want it
saved
done that
15
way.
minutes and I can do something else. No. It's gotta be done this way. Does it?
Like, show me how to do it then. Oh, you don't fucking know?
Yeah, it's
You've never actually done it. You just got put in this position and never having been in this field before. Maybe shut the fuck up.
ridiculous. Solid, not cool, Mikey. Solid, not cool. Ashley Wilkins at Buster Healer Mix on X says her not cool is my kid fell today at school and had to go to the urgent care for X-rays. Yeah, that sucks.
Nothing with radiation is good.
An
I mean, I
urgent-
guess it's good to find out whether or not there's something really broken.
an urgent care is never cheap.
No, urgent care is
So,
not fun.
One more thing. Yeah.
T's and P's.
T's and P's for sure.
I'm sorry, am I boring you?
You're not boring me. Next one. This is from Raymundo Benavides at KMundoB on X, and he says his not cool is shit my pants while driving. I coughed real hard and felt a leak. My body just couldn't contain it any longer.
Well, that's your one for the year. I used up mine too. It's okay. While driving suck. God, I hope you have leather seats.
Yeah,
That's the one thing that always worries me is like, I have cloth seats. If I shit my pants while driving,
you just gotta have something to throw. Like take your shirt off real fast.
you just got to like finish driving, like trying to hold your asshole up off the seat
Yep.
for the rest of the way.
Don't drip.
Then you got to sprint inside when you get home. And then after you clean up, you have to go back out to your car hoping it doesn't reek like shit has been in there.
And if you live in like an apartment complex, you just gotta hope everybody else doesn't see like, is that guy got shit all over his pants walking up to his apartment? And then you're like, that's the guy that shit himself.
Hopefully I'm standing there. I'm like,
Man,
hey,
I
you
gotta
got one a
move.
year, guys. Don't judge.
You're like, I gotta move at that point. But yeah, that sucks, Mundo. T's and P's for real, bro.
It's very funny. I'm sorry for laughing,
T's and P's for real.
but T's B's.
I have a couple, and I can just run through mine. One is Cam Scadaboo getting assaulted. It probably should have been Zach Bond should have been arrested. It was a hip drop tackle, which I was told was illegal, and our sweet Prince is injured and out for the rest of the year. His ankle was bent the other way.
I think he is the most universally liked player in the NFL right now.
You
too.
kind of could tell because everybody's like, God damn it, not Scat.
Everybody loves him.
How could you not?
The only take I saw online was someone was like, well, maybe because his style of running kind of has a shelf life on it.
Allegedly.
Probably not for him, though. He's a fucking unicorn.
Yeah, he's a
We're
freak.
like, okay, well, now he heals up we get an extra like year of him running like this
Maybe.
because he's not getting
Maybe.
bashed up for the second half of this year.
But yeah, so that was a call that should have been made, which was crazy because refs were calling everything. I feel like that game, at least for one team. My other not cool is refs because 11 missed calls. 11 egregious missed calls. The tush push, I could also just add as a not cool. There was a fucking fumble, Pat. There was a fumble. Robert, you probably didn't see, you don't watch football. The tush push, he was on top of his own guy. He's not down. He's still trying to push the ball across the marker for a first down. And the Giants snag the ball, comes out, fall on top of it, whistle blows after the Giants have the ball. And they're like, oh, we're going to award him forward progress. You didn't award him forward progress when he had the ball. You sure didn't do that. That's a fumble then.
That was the most egregious.
It was
one.
an
That was so
abortion of
bad.
justice. An abortion of justice. Then there was Darius Slayton literally had his jersey ripped as he is running down the field, caught a touchdown pass, and they said that he pushed off.
Which arm fighting has always been allowed.
Then Devontae Smith shoves our dude and ended up leaving with a sprained MCL. And then we got called on that, even though it was definitely not us. And it's like, you have replay. You can look at all this shit. The fact that this is happening, I get 1-2 missed calls. I understand that.
It happens.
11?
11 is insane.
11? And let's look into this, FBI. Like, tell me that there's nothing sus about that. And, well, Giants lost by a lot. The Giants lost by a lot because bad shit went the other way in very, very crucial points in time. You could argue Cam Scadaboo's, it's Saquon's bitch-ass fucking ankle that's broken in half. They
would have found a penalty to throw.
They definitely would have. They definitely would have. But the tush-push fumble, you award that to the Giants. Saquon might have the ball because the Giants could have gone down the field and scored. Who knows how that fucking goes? It's because they derailed an entire game. I have never turned a Giants game off at halftime. I turned a Giants game off at halftime, but I blew out. Like I talked about last week. I was like, fuck this shit. It's like,
And Bobby, this isn't just him complaining. These are all legitimate, real complaints that he has.
I understand that I am biased, but like the official report, like where people looked at all the plays, they're like, yeah, they missed 11 calls. And then the video where it's like, okay, the center is moving beforehand. Okay, cool. Not just the center. I understand the center gets away with some stuff. The fucking right tackle moving and then our guy going because the right tackle moved and then you call us offsides when it's a false start. Bullshit. There's just call after call after call after call. It's like, you knew you were missing some calls. Start focusing in on them, man. Like, start focusing in on some shit or at least give us some goddamn makeup calls.
Yeah, and people that say you should never do a makeup call. Whether you should or shouldn't.
Oh, we deserve some makeup calls.
Whether they
and
should or
I
should
want
not
Saquon's
happen,
ankle broken.
Makeup calls exist. Referees admit that, like, yeah, sometimes when we fuck up, we'll, kind of give something a little back. It happens. It's part of the game. Not that game,
The
though.
Philly mob probably got to him. And
Fuck,
they were
I'll
like,
tell you what, Dom probably greased the wheels behind the fucking scenes a little
fuck Big
bit.
Dom. Fuck Saquon. I was so mad that Jackson Dart swapped jerseys with Saquon. I was like, no, fucking, I hope he just left and threw it in the trash. He's like, fuck that bitch.
No, voodoo.
Okay, good call. All right, I'm back on that.
It's
I'm back on
a
that. No.
tactical jersey swap.
Fuck yeah, Jackson Dart would do some shit like that too. With his Jedi mind tricks, his Anakin mind tricks.
I don't know if he's smart enough to say he can do Jedi mind tricks.
I think he is.
He
is a Jedi.
He's like one evolution away from Cam Scadaboo. They're both just total fucking meatheads. He just has a little bit more brain because he's got
Anakin was
process shit
kind
as
of a
well.
meathead, dude. In a lot of ways. He was a Jedi. Fucking pod racing motherfucker. Just like, oh, hey, we're in the flying city. I'm just going to go dive bomb down with Obi-Wan real fast and chase after this guy. Like, he fucking did some fuck shit.
He was more of an emo than a
He was an emo, like, I don't give a fuck guy.
Exactly. Because emos usually don't give a fuck.
Either just Cam or Jackson Dart sometimes. But Jackson Dart's just a magician. Like, there's times he does stuff.
He's so much fun.
I know that the Giants are 2-6, but also let's not forget 11-6 is a playoff record. So run the table without your best players.
Yeah, kind of hard to hope for that when you're missing your best running back and best wide receiver.
And your defensive coordinator could be Robert. Like, Robert could defensively coordinate the Giants, and they would be just as good. Probably better,
Come on,
honestly.
guys, let's try hard.
Hey, do the sack play. Which would, like, just dial up the sack play. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but just sack people more.
You guys should get Greg Williams. Dr.
I
Heat.
would take anybody. Literally anybody. I would take anyone. Equipment
Dr. Heat with
manager.
your players. You guys would be blitzing so much.
Let's get the fucking fog machine DoorDash. I'm like, you can be the defensive coordinator for the Giants. I don't fucking care. It can't be worse than Shane Bowen, you fucking piece of shit. But Jackson Dart is really fun, and that's what I just keep telling myself. I'm like, dude, this guy's really good. He sees stuff that other people don't see at that age, and he's really good at processing shit. And like, he's got nobody around him, and he's still doing cool shit. When he has people around him, it's gonna be scary, and that's what I'm telling myself. All right, I've been saying next year for a very long time, but now I have a quarterback, and I can say next year. And fuck you, Daniel Jones. I don't care how good the Colts are. It's not you. It's Jonathan Taylor. All right. Jonathan Taylor. But those are my not cools. Refs and Cam Scatterwood getting injured. And also the fact, like, how are we not having flags at half-mast? How do we not have, like, he's a national treasure.
Because most people don't care about the Giants. We all love him.
It's Cam Scatterwood.
But he's still a member of a New York sports team.
But he's an American citizen. He is probably the American
It's
citizen.
a New York sports team.
I think like, flags should be at half-staff, and it's
At least
bullshit.
in New York. They
Like Donald Trump, what the fuck are you doing? I know that you're doing a bunch of other dumb shit.
Well, he doesn't-
fucking fly flags at half staff. All right.
You know he's got a bone to pick with the NFL forever after he bought a team in or was it USFL back in the day because they wouldn't let him buy a team in the NFL. He'll never give anything for the NFL.
For Cam Scatterby, you should.
For
For Cam, you should. All right.
He holds a grudge.
When the Giants to the Super Bowl next year, Cam should probably sit out. He should not go to the White House,
Bro, if they won it, I can almost guarantee you that like
he'd try and headbutt
They-
Trump and then
like-
get arrested.
no, I was gonna say I think Trump would try and do the headbutt thing with him, but Secret Service would be like, no, he can't stop himself. He'll kill you.
He would. He might.
I've got two quick ones. One is it's kind of shitty after all of your legitimate gripes, but in the Packers game there was a play where the Steelers left guard went into motion before the play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know this. Offensive linemen are not allowed to do
Not
that.
allowed. It's illegal
The most just blatant. He was almost behind the center when the ball was snapped. No play call.
unless he was. Did he identify as a wide receiver then?
You can't do that from the guard position.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Okay.
that
Fair.
one was just infuriating to watch in live. The other one was just after being sick this weekend and my voice just being fucked up the last 2 days. I like couldn't really properly do my job.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt fine, so I was at work, but like I couldn't go talk to any tables. Because do you want someone who's serving your food sounding like this?
Probably not.
Yeah. So I was just kind of like, guys, please don't fuck up today while I'm here at work because I can't back you up as your manager right now.
People that smoking cigarettes just kind of masked so many sicknesses. I bet.
It would have been so
You
dope.
just had that cool raspy voice. And
Dude, if I could have been a restaurant manager in the 80s where I could have just been smoking the whole shift, that'd be so cool. I would have looked so cool as a smoker.
Yeah. I
But
think
yeah,
everybody
just-
would look cool smoking cigarettes.
I mean, smoking does look cool. It's
bad
horrible.
for you. I get it.
It's very bad, but it looks cool.
But it does look cool. And if you say it doesn't, you're fucking lying.
Yeah. You can say it doesn't now just because nobody does it, but like,
You saw a
Still
guy
does.
posted up on a wall with like 1 foot up, smoking a cig. You bet that guy's cool as fuck.
I mean, that picture where Ben Affleck just looks exhausted by the world.
Yeah.
He looks so cool holding that cigarette.
I like the one where it's like C-3PO and the guy's putting the cigarette in his mouth because he had the mask on. That's cool.
I mean, half of Andrew Dice Clay's act was just smoking a cigarette. And he was the coolest comedian of the 80s.
Dude, all the way around his head. That was cool.
Just flicking out the arm. Oh, God, he's
I was walking down the street the other day. This broad comes up to me and says, "Hey." And I said, "What, bitch?" Ho!
hickory dickory dock. Your sister sucked my cock. Oh!
Ho!
That was his whole act. He was the biggest comedian on
He
the
would just like
fucking
tell you a
planet.
story and in between every line, oh, here's a dirty joke.
It was great. It was simple. It was great. What about you, Bobby? What's your not cools? Or cool?
I need to get new brakes for my car. It's gotten to the point where, like, when I brake, I thought I would start hearing like a squeal. Now I hear like a scrape against like the rotor, and so I heard this.
Yeah, you
on,
gotta watch the rotor on that.
Mhm. I heard it on Friday. This is now Wednesday, so this is the first time I had to drive since then. I've like purposely have not driven my car because I don't want to damage the rotor because I don't have a job right now, and so
Hey, you work here.
Getting the brakes fixed costs several $100s. So I'm just kind of waiting it out, trying to drive as little as possible. My mom's boyfriend, he can help change the brakes, but he works out of town, and he's out of town right now. So he won't be back till maybe next week.
You need me to help you? I can get behind you. Buddy, I'm a car guy.
I think I'm busy. I'm busy that day.
Which day? I didn't specify days.
Yeah.
All of the days?
Whatever day you're not busy, he is.
Yeah.
I'm free. Pretty free.
But not till after 8 o'clock.
Well, I can make time. I can make time. And for my buddy Robert, I can do it. I can whatever you need, buddy. Let me slide under there and take a look at everything.
I don't think you can offer a warranty. So, you know, with the car, you got to be careful.
I do offer a warranty. My warranty is I will say I am sorry. You make him sign something. It's like, well, you said I got a warranty. Yeah, here's the warranty. I'm really sorry.
So it was a 10-year warranty. I'll say sorry for a decade.
100-year lifetime warranty.
Anytime
buddy.
you call, I'll go, this is Alex.
Hey.
Sorry.
Just wanted to apologize, dude. I'm so sorry that happened, bro.
But yeah, dealing with that, I hear the scraping. I'm like, I can't drive because fixing the brakes, expensive on their own. But like having to fix the rotor too, then like that's even more expensive. Like I'm just, luckily Sam has a car that I can use, or we can go in her car when we go to places. But yeah,
That sucks.
Yeah.
It does
I'm
suck.
sorry.
That's a way better not cool than mine.
And astronomically better than mine.
Yeah.
just car stuff, It sucks.
And it never happens at a time you're like, oh, cool. I can afford this.
Yeah.
This is fun. Neat. Good. Thank God that happened now.
Or even if it does happen
Right
at,
at the end of the month before rent. Cool.
when it does happen at a time when you can afford it, you're like, oh, all that money I had, it's gone now. That's
See you later.
great.
On the morning show, we were talking about some study where it was like, I think like 70% of people like spend their paycheck, or 60% of people spend their paycheck like right when they get it. And I was like, yeah, dude, bills. And Rod was like, well, look, you get paid more than once a month, right? I was like, right. Like, I don't pay all my bills at once. Like, I have middle of the month bills because I can't pay them all or else. Like, I have to pay rent. If I pay rent and then every bill that I have, it's like, no, then the middle bill is cable and anything else you got to do, utilities or any subscriptions that you've got and shit like that. I set those for the middle of the month. And so it's like, no, just my paycheck's just gone every time I get it. And then I'm like, cool, $300. See, we can buy baby food with this. Cool. I'll just die slowly and just never eat again. I'll start farming. Making some crops. Those were not cools. Those are good not cools, though. Passionate not cools, I feel like. From everybody. Let's move on to the answers segment. And before we do that, Robert, do you want to tell everybody you got a big event coming up?
Oh, yeah. This Sunday, November 2nd, is the Houston Clothing Swap. This time it's for adults. In August, we do the children's. This one is all adults clothes. Super simple. You bring all the clothes that you don't need, you don't wear, just out of season, whatever. Whatever it is, you bring it and you swap it out with people that have brought clothes. $20 entry. You can bring as little as clothes as you want. You can take as many clothes as you want. It's just to keep clothes out of landfills. And we're going to have vendors out there. We're going to have today we got a water sponsor for like Smart Water.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's going to be, we have over 1,000 cans of water. So that's all for guests. We have,
That's what's up.
I think we're going to have some stickers for sale too. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Big warehouse, 20,000 square feet at 2000 Edward Street, Houston, Texas, 77007 from 12 to 6 on Sunday, November 2nd. Get your tickets at cccswaps.com.
cccswaps.com. Houston Clothing Swap. It's good. It's good for everybody. And you can look dope AF. Just going to swap and clothes. All right, let's move on to the answers segment where we have the Precome segment. If you got a business idea you want to run by the boys, you got a high thought, a drunk idea, run it by us. You want relationship advice, parenting advice, medical advice. We're experts at all that stuff. You want to power rank things, we can power rank things better than anybody. So send us your power rankings you'd like. If you want us to tell you what letters are blue and what letters are red, we can help you out with that. Numbers as well. So hit us up at PassGradePod on X. Use the hashtag PTGAnswers. You can also email your questions to us, passgradepod@gmail.com. Put answers in the subject so we can search for them that way. But we do prefer it on X, at PassGradePod, hashtag PTG Answers. This is the Answers segment.
Well, if you just answered the question, why don't you just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
Our first question this week comes from Meredith O. And Meredith says, would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? I tried to go with some spooky questions this week.
Werewolf. Vampire, you can't go outside during the day.
You got sunscreen on, you could. Did you see Blade?
That was advanced sunscreen that was created by, I don't remember the character's name.
Yeah, but you don't think that they could make
Whistler.
that?
I don't have a Whistler.
You could find a Whistler. I mean, if you're inside all the time, you got nothing to do but find that guy.
Also, werewolf, you only have to turn into a monster, once a month? And when you do some fucked up shit. Sorry, it wasn't me. I didn't have control. It's not my fault.
That's
Also,
a great
werewolf
point.
are super fucking cool.
I was gonna think Twilight. Like I didn't watch Twilight, but like everybody wanted to fuck Edward, right?
I didn't.
Was Edward the vampire guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, so you want to be all sparkly?
I wanna be
also,
hot.
dude, what if you get the best werewolf scenario?
I'd be so hot, dude.
Teen Wolf.
Oh yeah, I could just dunk on everybody's
That
ass.
that's the so you get to be all the werewolf powers, but you're not mauling people and eating them. It's just every once in a while you get really hairy and you can dunk and ride on top of vans. That's way fucking cooler than any vampire I've heard of.
You see, Count
Count Chocula is the best vampire, and Teen Wolf way better than Count Chocula.
I think the Count from Sesame Street's pretty cool.
He doesn't have chocolate.
Yeah, but he teaches you how to count.
I already know how to count.
Yeah, but if you didn't, it'd be really cool.
But I do. So for me, werewolf is
I am the
better choice.
Count. 1, 2, 3. Like fuck that. This guy can count.
Yeah, but Count Chocula.
This guy can count like a motherfucker.
Who are the Count's friends?
Big Bird, Elmo,
Very cool. You know what's cooler than
Animal.
that? Who's my best friend? Boo Berry.
Fuck, it's true. All right. No, you bring up some points that are very valid, Pat. And if I could have a specifically a Michael J. Fox Teen Wolf situation where I'm the werewolf like that, okay, I'm in.
/ Jason Bateman. Don't forget about Teen Wolf 2.
We don't have
I never
to talk
saw-
about-
I
we
never
don't
actually
need to
saw
talk about
that
Teen
one.
Wolf 2. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. Yeah, okay.
Teen Wolf, dude.
Werewolf would be better. But vampire has its pluses. Like a werewolf, I feel like,
There's less people out at night. That's a good one.
right? And then you could just listen to Warren Zevon all the time. But hey, it's talking about me. I went on a vacation to London. Ooh.
I want to go to Liho Fucks.
It's closed.
Sounds like good Chinese.
It's closed.
Shit.
I think it closed like 5 years ago.
I'll open it back up.
That's
I have restaurant experience.
If you're a werewolf, you have to go into business and like buy a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Throw them off the scent. Like, well, obviously a werewolf wouldn't own the
You'd have to wear a
restaurant.
whole suit of hairnet, though.
I'd like to meet his tailor. There you go. No, I was gonna go vampire. I was like, if you're a werewolf, you gotta live like by yourself because you don't know. Like, I don't want to kill people. A vampire, it's like you can still pull baddies. Like you can still pull some baddies. You just gotta stay away from garlic. But now that I'm saying that, like, I would rather just dunk on people and have garlic than not be able to have garlic. All of the points you brought up, Pat, you've swayed me. I would like to be a werewolf over a vampire, but specifically Michael J. Fox werewolf.
Even if you're the worst form of werewolf, where like you change, you go psychotic, kill everything. You're like, you go to the government and just go, listen, put me on SEAL Team 6. Whenever there's a full moon, plan an operation, just drop my ass out of a helicopter.
Boom, Bin Laden.
I will fuck
Dead.
everything up. Just pick me up the next morning.
Yeah, that's fair.
I could be a werewolf for America.
America's werewolf. Would you go werewolf?
Captain
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Pat brought some good points.
Honestly, I was the exact opposite way, and you swayed me, so very persuasive.
Also, I was never able to dunk, and I really want to dunk.
I
I got
wanna dunk
close.
too. I wanna
I
dunk
got
too.
close, but I could never quite do it.
And like, you could be like, maybe like if you're cool, you could just like people could scratch your head, probably feel good like a dog. Like that'd be cool. I wouldn't want to be like a bad werewolf, but like you don't have a choice. And then
Also,
again,
like-
it's not my fault.
I'm bald. I want to know what it's like to have a bunch of good hair.
Hair everywhere.
If I was a bald werewolf,
That would be. It's just your hairiest fucking set for the top of your
just
head.
my chin grows a lot of hair.
That'd be really funny. That would be very funny. All right. Next question. This one is from Jesse Flores. And Jesse says, if band names were literal, what would be the best and worst concerts to attend?
So for best, the first one that popped into my head, AC/DC, because they have power, so the concert can go on.
Okay.
Like, you know, they've got all the electricity that they need.
I was going to think Bare Naked Ladies.
That'd be a good concert.
It's just like there's some Bare Naked Ladies, dude. That's the show. You're like, all right. I'll check that out. It sounds like a fun one. And then bad ones.
Hole.
Hole would be bad.
I don't want to see naked Courtney Love.
Initially, Megadeth was the first thing I thought of.
Ooh, that would be
just
a
like-
real bad one.
Megadeth would be bad. And then AFI would also be really bad. It stands for A Fire Inside. Like,
Ooh.
I don't want to be inside of a venue that's on fire.
Cannibal Corpse, that'd be a bad one.
That would be bad too. And Robert, what do you got?
Oh, Five Finger Death Punch, that would be a bad one. to
yeah,
go
like
to.
what? No thanks, guys.
Basically any metal band.
Is there there's a 5-finger death punch going down? Yeah, pass.
Yeah, I saw the end of Kill Bill 2. Don't want it.
No thanks.
I was thinking like one of my favorite bands, AWOL Nation. They just don't show up.
You're just like, where the fuck is he?
Be like watching George Jones back in his drinking days. He used to famously
good.
not show up to concerts.
George Jones would be a good one because he's like, I know exactly what I'm going to see. Elvis, that guy? Hell yeah.
Jelly Roll, you show up with just a fucking donut on stage.
Jelly Roll would suck. That was what it was.
But maybe if you got a Jelly Roll.
That's true. Ice Cube just melts. And you're like, this is fucking, what a letdown.
Ice-T. Very nice concert.
I mean, it didn't really, there wasn't much that happened. It just stood there. Got a little sweaty at first.
Really,
and then it was
all
fine.
the rappers that are named after like things, it's just like, well, are you hungry? Then yeah, I want to go see Eminem
Would Lil Uzi Vert be doing skateboard tricks?
with a gun.
Like a gun doing skateboard tricks? That's kind of sick.
But
That could be the best and the worst.
from what I've seen from movies, Uzis are very easy to just, if they hit the ground, they just start spinning and firing. And if you're on a vert, you're going to fall at some point.
That's true.
That's very dangerous to be at that concert.
But also kind of adds a little bit of an element of danger where you're like, I just don't want to be, I'm not going to be front row. I'll be hanging out in the back. And then every time it like wipes out, you're like, Doc!
Old Crow Medicine Show, that'd be awesome. Just a bird giving out medical advice.
Oh, dude. Old Crow Medicine Show would fuck. I kind of like Old Crow Medicine Show.
I think that would be a good one.
But worst, though, any metal band, pretty much.
Yeah.
Metallica, you get a pass on this one because, like, that does, like, Metallica's the perfect metal band name. But, like, you're like, Metallica, like, yeah, okay. I feel like you would just see exactly what Metallica is.
Black Sabbath, probably not a good one.
Why? African American people on Sundays?
Well, the Sabbath is supposed to be for praising God and everything. So, the black, like, I just assumed that
You
just
don't
like, well,
like-
the devil's
You
coming
don't like praising the accomplishments of African Americans?
on Juneteenth.
Only on that day. Wow. Every day. I try to act like every day is Juneteenth.
Every time I have peanut butter, I'm
That's
like,
just me, though.
thank you.
You know, I just care, I guess, more than you. But
Dead Presidents, another bad one.
dead presidents would be bad. Okay, so
That's a pretty good list.
it's a very good list.
Send us yours because I think that's going to, there's definitely a lot that we're missing.
That's a pretty good list.
Oh, Morgan Wallen. Just bad.
That's the worst.
Just
yeah.
bad at any.
Well, he's probably throwing chairs. Like, we know what he brings.
I don't want to see a guy hurling slurs on stage.
Yeah, he's hurling slurs and then throwing chairs. And you're like, God damn it. What did you think we were going to say? Well, it was Morgan Wallen.
Florida Georgia line.
It's
It's
just
just
like,
a concert on the border. This is
it's just a border.
not even a place I want to be at. It's the worst kind of modern rednecks.
Nas. You're just watching the fucking shit.
Just cars going fast.
Yeah, but it was like not. It's just like a can of Nos.
I had a Nos the other day, bro. The grape Nos,
I haven't had Nos since high school.
dude. Get a grape one. Fucking game changing. It's delicious.
Isn't Nos the one that was like the first one? It's like, it'll cause a heart attack if you drink 2 of them.
No, I think that was Red Line.
Red line, you're right.
And red line, though, like you're not even supposed to drink a full one, which I took as a challenge.
Would Tom Petty just be being petty as fuck the whole time? That'd be funny.
That would be good.
Oh, good to see that you're back. I'm going to the restroom. Let's all wait on Robert to go to the restroom. You're like, fuck, dude. What do you? Just play the songs.
He's just up there roasting people. It's like Don Ricketts. So actually, that would probably be very good.
Leonard Skinner's just a gym teacher. Did you know that, Robert? They named it after their gym teacher that they hated.
So there's a mean gym teacher.
Yeah, really, a dickhead gym teacher.
Dude up there just throwing dodgeballs at your head.
I said stop jacking around.
That's a detention.
Alabama's just the state.
Yeah, fuck Alabama.
Okay, we could go on with this all day. Yeah, give us your best and worst literal band concerts in the YouTube comments. This is a really funny one, and that was who was that? Sent this in? Jesse. I don't think Jesse sent anything in before, but good idea, Jesse.
Great one.
Great question. Next one. This is from Cutthroat Caribou. Cutthroat Caribou writes in and says, "Is Frankenstein's monster a zombie?"
I don't think so because he was intentionally reanimated where zombies just come back to life through some sort of, I guess, mystical force.
Zombies are not alive, correct?
They are the undead. They are not alive.
Well, like when Frankenstein's monster comes up, isn't he like, it's alive?
Right there. Boom.
He has a heart. It's beating.
That's logic.
It's got a beating heart, and he has thoughts and feelings. Because doesn't he fall in love?
And see, it depends on if we're going with the classic old school monster zombie or like nowadays where it's like it's a fucking disease that comes along,
Right?
And just
but like
turns you
zombies
into...
don't know, like they don't have thoughts. They're just like this thing I eat.
And zombies are just mindless killing machines.
Yeah.
Frankenstein was not. Frankenstein's monster was not. You scare him with fire, he'll kill you.
Obviously.
But before that, he was just chilling, just trying to fucking have some fun,
scare most people with fire. They'll kill you.
dancing on stage with his fucking creator.
Yeah. So not a zombie.
Not a zombie.
Not a zombie. Great question.
A
though.
misunderstood soul.
Very misunderstood. Very misunderstood. Next one we got is this our power rankings?
Yeah.
Read the
And some of these I do not agree with. This is from Alex O at Alex McThunder1. Power rank these candies that suck. Candy corn, licorice. I'm assuming he just means black licorice. That's the bad one.
Yes.
Candy corn, licorice, circus peanuts, Smarties, and Tootsie Rolls. So one is going to be the worst.
The worst is number 1.
Yeah.
5 is the best of these. So okay, yeah.
Bobby?
You lead. Bobby historically argues that candy is not chocolate. So I
Right.
feel
Chocolate is not candy.
I disagree.
Chocolate is not candy.
A Snickers is a what bar?
A chocolate
A
bar.
chocolate bar.
It's a candy bar.
It's not. No.
It's also a chocolate bar.
It's a candy bar.
He brings up a good argument, but
No, he
like
doesn't.
it's Halloween candy. When you buy Halloween candy, you buy Snickers and Twix and all that. Like that's in the bags. Continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. So, number 5, which would be, I guess, my favorite of this list, Smarties. I'm going number 5, Smarties. Number 4. Oh, man. The rest is
How
a
many of these
bad
have you
list.
had?
I don't think I've ever had candy corn. I've had 2. I've had Smarties and Tootsie Rolls.
Wild.
So I'm going to go Tootsie Rolls, number 4. Number 3, I'm going Circus Peanuts. Number 2, candy corn. Number 1, licorice. Licorice, I think, is the worst.
I don't hate your rankings.
It's not terrible.
It could have been way worse.
I don't think I've had black licorice, but I've had like Twizzlers. I don't like those
Twizzlers
either.
are
I don't like
not
them either.
licorice; they're red vines, right? Isn't that what they were called?
Well, Twizzlers and Red Vines are two different
Oh, okay.
brands, but they're both kind of the same thing.
Look, Twizzlers, you can't group in Twizzlers with licorice, even though I get the likeness.
Because it's not really.
It's like one's good, one's ass.
It's like strawberry, is what Twizzlers kind of are, or cherry, whatever the fuck they
just
are.
strawberry gummy lines.
But yeah, black licorice.
licorice it was black licorice is what we're going in. Not that it's because it's black; it's just because it tastes like ass.
I don't even know how to describe the flavor is black licorice.
Ass.
Yeah, My grandmother loved
Imagine bad tasting stuff. That's licorice.
My grandmother loved black licorice, but I gave her a pass because she came from a time when it was one of like 2 candies.
Yeah,
that
they only
existed.
had 2 candies ever. It was that and Werther's Originals.
I'll go next. 5 is Tootsie Rolls. Why would this be on the list? Tootsie Rolls are great. It's chocolate.
And also not candy.
I'm going to fight you
It
at
is
some
candy.
point. 4 Smarties. Remember the first time you saw somebody like crush up the Smarties and then like smoke it and blow it out like smoke?
That was cool as fuck.
That was fuck it. That's so cool. Also, not bad. Smarties are not bad. Smarties are good. Fuck you people. This is where I'll get
A
hate.
little chalky, but yeah.
I like candy corn. I'm gonna put it at 3. I've never understood the just unadulterated
I'd have to
hate
put it at
that
5.
gets. And I get it. A lot of people hate it. I don't understand it. Then again, I'm fat as fuck. So
It gets a bad rap, but yeah, I get you.
I'll actually go licorice 2, just because I think circus peanuts is the most unnecessary thing to ever exist. They suck. They are not good. And licorice is one of those things where like I don't like it, but there have been times in my life where I tried it and I was like, why do I like this right now? It's like tomatoes in my life. I went back and forth on them for many years in my youth. Don't get me wrong. I don't like black licorice. I think it is among the worst candies there is. I just think circus peanuts is the worst candy because it's bad. It's outwardly horribly bad.
All right.
What about you?
I'm gonna go Tootsie Rolls 5. Tootsie Rolls, not bad. Not a bad candy. 4 is Smarties. I don't love Smarties, but like, remember they had this little Smarties necklaces? Those were cool.
They were great.
They were cool. Yeah, and it was like you just.
It's just little sugar discs.
Like it's not my
is all they
go-to
are.
candy, but yeah, it's not awful. 3, I'm gonna go circus peanuts. I think circus peanuts are not great. I think that they made one batch of circus peanuts years ago, and those are the same circus peanuts that are still in circulation today. But like, I don't know, sometimes like a little stale marshmallowy thing is kind of good.
But it's like not marshmallowy.
But it's not, but it is at the same time.
Like
It's
I would rather eat a packing peanut than a circus.
It's
peanut.
like Candy's version of the McRib, where I'm like, I don't know what this is, but it doesn't taste awful, so I'm gonna keep eating it. And I don't choose choose circus peanuts, but like I've had them before, and I don't think that I think they get more hate than they deserve.
I don't.
2 is candy corn. I do think that candy corn also gets more hate than it deserves, but I don't love candy corn, so.
That's a fair way to put it. I accept.
Yeah, you know, it's like I can understand the appeal of it. It's just if you like sugar, you're just eating sugar. It's absolutely what it is. I don't like the I don't know. I don't like the like flavor of it necessarily enough.
The texture?
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Got a weird mouthfeel.
And then 1 is licorice. Just look. No, I'm not doing that.
That's fair.
I'm not doing that.
It's not good.
So licorice, candy corn, circus peanuts, Smarties, and Tootsie Rolls. And those are our power rankings of candies that suck.
Which some of them don't.
Yeah, but we power ranked. That's what we do. We're the best at them. All right, next up is Kat Antonelli. She's writing back in, and Kat says, "What is the spookiest letter?" Spooky. I was really hoping somebody was going to give us like a Halloween letter or number thing, and I'm really glad that she did.
I think K.
K?
Something about the K is just kind of spooky to me, especially if it's uppercase.
I didn't know she was setting us up for a joke, so I was looking for like, is this a joke? Because the joke would be V or Q, because Q's always following you around, and then V follows you in the alphabet.
I think those are more annoying than spooky.
But it's creepy and it's spooky if it's just following you around. But if I'm really being honest, I would go X, because X is like,
It's more horny than spooky, I think.
well, that too. But that sometimes you're so scared that you get a fear boner, and
You
then
can be
maybe
scared of your own horniness at times, too.
Yeah, you like a spooky boner situation. But like X is like when somebody's dead on a cartoon. What do they use? X's, so it's just dead. It's associated with dead. It's associated with sex, and it's also associated with like booze sometimes. If you're just going with like
Not spooky to me.
moonshine, but
Except
because
that kind of moonshine back in the day would made you go blind.
but because it's so versatile, kind of makes it spooky. I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't know what is this X for. That scares me a little bit.
I think for me, it's just that especially if you group some Ks together, they get pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Dress up as ghosts.
Oh, 3. Yeah, if you like
Yeah.
specifically like 3Ks, that's pretty spooky.
Yeah.
But it's like, what is the spookiest letter? And then I guess you can't have 3Ks without 1K.
I mean, you can also make an argument for Z just because it's the final one. Why did it stop right there? Why did no more letters come? Z's probably killing the rest of the letters.
Yeah, I also think like X and C are spooky because they can pretend to be things that they're not. They can kind of chameleon themselves. Like X is like, yo, what's up? I'm actually a Z sometimes too. And you're like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah, Xander.
And then C sounds like S a lot of times too. You could be
I mean,
sense.
there's a lot of letters that do that.
I know, but C does it a bunch. I was trying to find like letters that do it the most, and I think
Peace.
C is up there. So like C
Ace.
sometimes makes you think it's an S. It confuses people. It's the weird Roman numeral. You're like, is that 1,000? Whatever it is, like that's not a Super Bowl number. But I know C is a Roman numeral.
That's okay. We don't have to agree on all of them.
So I would if I had to pick
I'm
one.
sticking with K.
If I had to pick one, I would go X.
She's probably not happy with this because her name fucking starts with K. But
Cat with a K, yeah.
Yeah.
Robert, what are you going with?
I would go with X2.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
just dead. It's
Yeah.
death, but then also like because it can be used by so many things, like
X
good
Games.
or bad, X Games,
That's a good one, though.
but also kind of scary because what if you broke a leg?
That's fair.
Fear. It brings fear in.
Scary, but not spooky.
Sometimes like I don't know if it's related to something sexual, something booze related, something extreme sports related, or something dead, like dead eyes. And sometimes the scariest thing is the unknown. That's what they say. So I'm going to go
That's
X. All right.
All right. Good
Great
question.
Great question, Kat. Great question. Kat's been spitting fire. Kat's been spitting fire lately.
Hope you don't get caught in Alex's trap.
Hey! All right. Our last question this week is from Josh Treecottle. And he says, do zombies be shitting?
They have to be.
No.
They're still eating.
They're not, though.
They're eating your brains. What do you think happens to the brains after they eat them? It goes into their body and then just evaporates?
No, they don't. Like, they're dead. We talked about this with, like, Frankenstein's monster. Like, they're dead.
But they're still eating. Their
But
internal
you
organs
don't.
are working.
They're not working.
They are.
They're not.
They are.
They're not. You just rot until, like, your stomach rots a hole open and then shit just falls out. Like, it's
Okay, but until that hole happens,
You just-
it goes through the digestive system and falls out your ass.
You know,
which
you
means,
just
which
get
means
really
zombies.
bloated.
Zombies are already eating. Sometimes dead people. Well, I guess they kill them and then eat them as they're dying.
Or they're
But
dead.
like they be taking nasty shits. I think they do be shitting.
I don't think zombies shit at all. You're dead. You don't shit when you're
That's
dead
not
unless
true.
you just died.
That's not true.
Unless
Yeah,
you just died.
They say that bodies definitely shit.
Right,
after
but
they
like
die.
you're a zombie that's wandering around. You ain't just shitting all the time like that.
But they're still eating.
no, but then like your body rots and then you're like stuffed. It's like when like all those movies where like the skeleton's drinking water and it just goes right in his mouth and right out. And you're like, what do you? This guy's not keeping anything down. What's he doing?
I mean, the
Like,
zombies
that's what
are still
zombies do
eating.
eventually.
The food is going down the esophagus into the organs and shit, and then where does it lead? Right out your butthole.
But again, zombies don't have to breathe. So like if
Yes,
you,
they do.
They don't. They're just dead things walking around. Like that's the whole point.
They're still human body. They still need to breathe.
No, they don't. They're dead.
Yes, they do. Dude,
What's
if
gonna
you read
happen?
the
What's
zo-
gonna happen if they don't breathe? They're gonna die.
Actually,
They already
I
are
think,
dead.
I think you might be right because I do base all of mine off of Max Brooks, son of Mel Brooks. Actually, he wrote the zombie survival book years ago, and I believe he did say zombies can go underwater, but their bodies are constantly decaying.
Yeah.
After a while, and then if they get to the bottom of the ocean, they're just stuck because like all the pressure, they can't work their way back out. So I guess you're right; they don't have to breathe. That's
They don't have to breathe. So then anything would just get stuck in your esophagus, and like it's not like you're gonna suffocate. So you just keep walking around doing all this shit. Like, and a lot of times, like all the zombie stuff I watch, they're not really eating shit. They're just bite. Maybe they have a little bit of it, but then I feel like zombies a lot of times just spit out what they have anyways. Like,
I think new zombies still be shitting, but the longer they go, their body's continually decaying. So yeah, then eventually their stomach's falling out, and then it doesn't. It has to come out your butthole to be a shit.
And I think a lot of times the neck is the first thing to like rot away, and probably a lot of them because you have all this decaying food just sitting in your throat. So then it just comes right out. So I don't think you know what zombies don't be shitting.
They do be shitting, but not for long.
Robert, settle this.
I don't think they be pooping.
Zombies don't be pooping.
Zombies don't be pooping.
Zombies don't be pooping. And I know that like this is the hard hitting questions that people ask us, and I'm really glad that we got to get to the bottom of this. I saw this. This has been in our Twitter/X inbox for like a month, and I was like, we're saving this one for Halloween. But do zombies be shitting? 2 out of 3 of us say nay. And with that is this week's answers segment. So thank you for everybody that is hanging out with us and has watched us. I am at Alex J. Middleton on all socials. Pat's at Not Pat Dion on all socials. Robert is at Robert Barbosa03 on all socials. And we are at Pass the Gravy Pod on all socials. Go follow us everywhere. Share us with a friend. Don't forget TikTok. We got at Pass the Gravy Pod on TikTok. Go comment on all of our stuff, gas us up, share us with a friend, and give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever else you listen to podcasts. If you're listening to us, don't forget to watch us on YouTube if you'd like. If you're watching us, don't forget you can listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. We would really appreciate it. And again, just share us with a friend. It helps us grow. PassTheGravyMerch.com. Houston Clothing Swap this Sunday. Go check it out. Say hey to Bobby Jokes. He'll love it. Be like, hey, I'm here for Bobby Jokes, not for the clothes. I'm here for Bobby Jokes. And I'm sure the girls are going to love that. They'll love to hear that. And then let's keep some clothes out of the landfills. All right. Have a safe Halloween. See, you didn't think we were gonna remember this. What the fuck are we doing? Why are we running ads? It's not my
fucking
fault.
guy.
It's not my fault. I didn't do this. All right.
I mean, you could just have the sound off.
All right. Shut up, Pat. Shut up. Don't boss me around.
Podcasted before.
Don't boss me around, Pat. Happy Halloween. Be safe out there. What is it? Razor blades. Check for razor blades. Check for cocaines.
Yeah, if you find anyone that's giving out drugs, give me their address.
Yeah, hit us up.
I'll shut it down.
But yeah, be safe out there. Have a good Halloween, a spooky Halloween, and yeah, let's do our random celebrity generator.
Terry Bradshaw.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Jen Ortega. Yeah, she was Wednesday.
Are you gonna dance with your hands? I don't know anything after that.
I don't. What is that?
That's the song
Oh.
that she's dancing to.
I'm gonna go Tom Hanks. David S. Pumpkins.
It's your last chance to use them.
That's it.
Well, before Halloween anyway.
All right. So Terry Bradshaw, Tom Hanks, Jenny Ortega. Here we go.
Jenna, not Jenny.
Jenna. Robert Duvall, Myrna, Joy Mario Lemieux, Robert De Niro, Rocky Marciano, Cat Stevens, Ramones, and Mark Wahlberg. Let's run it back. Robin Williams, Norman Brooks, Maureen Connolly, Tommy Lee Jones, Ed Harris, Martina Navratilova, Richard Hammond, and Charlie State. And all right, Jenna Ortega, Terry Bradshaw, Tom Hanks. Last one. James May, Jennifer Lawrence, Ginger Rogers, Johnny Depp, Jake Gyllenhaal, Oprah Winfrey, Maximilian Schell, and Connie Huck. Nope.
Damn.
Nope, not even close. All right, have a good Halloween. Love you guys. Fuck the 49ers. Until we talk to you next time, pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches.
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. Now we go ahead and